Those of you who have been following the Snowrunner season, you'll see that late last night, I got my best truck in the game, and I want to drive it around. So I'm gonna. Brum, 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 brum. Oh, probably better bring the chat window up. There we go. Oh, that's loud. So that. Oh, where's the truck I got? Let me retrieve my other trucks though. Sorry, let me put my other trucks out. Let me just double check my so I got my roof. Ah, right, yeah. Stop. Oh, different horns. Chrome cap with beacons. It does come with a cert. Oh, I see. When I click through those. No, surely that's not incompatible with the other thing. No, that'd be silly. I'm a bit confused about this. They don't make any difference, do they? There's no performance boost, but I've gone with double raised beacons, which is on the back. But then it... Oh, or have I? Let me install those. Oh, right. That was in addition, or rather as a replacement to... Where's my option? Yeah. That's got beacons in it. This isn't very clear because those beacons go at the back, so they're on it anyway. Bit confusing. Like something very Russian. Yeah, for Mother Russia. Brilliant. Can't see it. Wait, that's it, and you're gonna get 2 stickers. Oh. Pff. Oh wow, you can have a whole selection of stickers. Oh, and it doesn't. Yeah. I park where I want. Oh, apply sticker. There we go. Hey, Malcolm. Did I break Discord? I'm going to go on the basis it's your fault.
Hear me?
Ah, now I can hear you, yes. Hello.
Oh, okay. That's strange. But you can hear me. That's weird.
I can hear you.
Okay, so how's it sound?
It's alright.
Okay. I am Bluetooth to my phone because for some reason it's not working via my PC, but I'm trying now to see if I can play. Yeah, that sounds fun. So I can play. I've got a Bluetooth to my phone via my headset, and then I've got it connected to my. Oh shit! I've got it connected also to my PC simultaneously, so I've now got the mixer as well, but yeah, it's working.
Back in a sec.
Weird.
On what?
It won't crunch loudly on your foot.
Why did you broke Laura's toy?
It ran onto my foot. It sat under my foot when I was going downstairs. I want to check up that point you made about whether our character was infiltrating the person she was having a relationship with's life, because it's bugging me whether that's true or not now. Do you remember our friend Rachel who fed us vegetarian protein balls in a Thai-inspired soup?
Yes, I did.
And then made us listen to her intoning young people go vote. Yeah, she ran for MP for the Greens in Wolverhampton.
Oh, cool. How'd she do?
She didn't win.
Okay. Well, just as well.
I don't think she's the brightest tool in the box.
Well, she was trying to be a politician. Anyway, I will duct tape Laura's toy to go, so I'll probably take the plastic out. That might be dangerous.
Which doesn't make me feel very optimistic about the Greens.
the internet. They were listening to me talking about.
Are they? Yes. Oh.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Wish they weren't listening to what we just said.
Hello. How's it going?
Yes, we can. If someone's
No one asked you,
That's all
Malcolm.
right.
Right. I am.
Talking to you.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry, there was a small controversy with someone, not naming names, broke one of Dora's toys by walking all over it.
This is garbage.
I'm going to go and get some fuel.
Just have to do my mandatory verified downloaded files so that it doesn't crash. Snowrunner doesn't crash when I start it.
That's odd.
It is, but it's clockwork. If I leave it more than 5 minutes after verifying files, it never loads the nice loading screen. I just get the little spinning tire and then it crashes.
Oh man. So this particular truck, I can have a spare wheel or a sideboard bed, because the spare wheel also comes with a fuel tank, which is quite cool. But I guess I will. I'll do this initially, because this one also comes with a log loader, which is quite nice.
Loader.
Log loader.
Driving.
Zick. But it's like the cat. It actually comes with a. Ah, man, you're quiet. But it's like the Zick. It comes with a thing. Oh, Shauken, are you there? I was talking about you earlier a little bit.
Yeah.
What's the? Because you got your VR headset. Is there anything you wanted us to try and put on the rotation?
Something would be nice, yeah.
Oh my God, who are you? What have you done with Shauka? What's the?
I have replaced their microphone.
You don't say. Hold on, let me turn you way down. Holy moly.
Replace your microphone with one in your own house.
Yeah, that sounds really good. You're just really loud. It's supposed to be a bit close. Is it a boom mic or a desktop mic or what?
That's the headset.
It's the headset, yeah. It's possibly a little close to your mouth, just a little bit.
Well, I can't exactly
Ah, is it not
I'm going to put you
Alright.
down to 100% volume.
not a bendy one?
You need to be at 200%
Malcolm, I'm just going to go and get the fuel from the farm, fuel to the farm, just because it's a quest that's there. Because I'd like to try out this vehicle and see if I hate it. Yeah, so Werewolves Within is definitely one that we did put off because you didn't have it. I think everybody else has it, but you can't play it in Pancake. No Man's Sky gets its patch early next month and will be literally the first game in the world to support DLSS in VR. So that is totally awesome. And I've been waiting for that for months. And it was all NDA, that's why I couldn't say anything.
nice.
But yeah, if there's anything that you're like, oh, we should totally play, let me know.
Minesweeper.
Don't think it's got a VR mode.
Just basic, live for speed.
There-
I was thinking that.
Yeah,
And I guess pools are... I was excited even before headsets.
wow, you're so loud. Hold on. You're loud. Rob's quiet. Because I have turned Rob down. Because sometimes Rob decides that the best place for his mic is the other side of the room. And then just shouts loudly at it.
Sometimes the best place is it.
Can you keep doing that for about another 30 seconds? So which one was Pulsar? Artemis Bridge Crew, I remember. Was Pulsar the other one that's a bit like that?
Yeah, it was.
I mean, how are your VR legs, though? Because, I mean, Max was like, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. I feel a bit sick after playing Live for Speed for an hour. And I'm like, I told you.
Well, I thought that I noticed the feeling. Like, I first noticed that I had vertigo when looking down from a high place.
Yep.
But then when the movement kicked in, I noticed when my brain didn't like the thing.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten sick yet, but I can sense when I'm having the weird sensation.
Yeah, when you get the precursor to feeling sick, stop. Don't try and carry on. That's the trick. Don't go, oh, because that's what Max did. Max is like, yeah, I'm gonna be fine. And then he was playing Live for Speed going, I don't feel very well. I'm like, I did tell you not to overdo it, but yeah, I wouldn't listen. But yeah, No Man's Sky in with the LSS that's a game changer for VR. It genuinely is. So you can then run the game at full frame rate on a Oculus Quest 2 at full frame rate, at full detail on a 3080, and that's impressive. So I look forward to that. Are you alright keeping up there, Malcolm?
Yeah.
Bye.
So where are we
I was
going
also
today? Fuel for
interested
the
in Lunar
masses.
Flight
I'm doing Fuel for the Masses.
before the headset.
Shalker, it's very weird hearing all of these high frequencies in your voice. I just thought your voice was... Now there's all... Yeah, it's loads better than whatever it is you had before.
I might fix the old bridge.
That's not a bad idea. So I can carry logs, and there are logs on this area, I think.
I need wooden planks. Okay.
There is a farm, which I've just gone past.
No, the wooden planks are not at the farm.
Oh my
Oh, the wooden planks are
God.
at the farm as well. Okay, cool.
Oh, look at this hole, Malcolm.
The Lunar Flight is like Kerbal in VR. And quite awesome.
Oh, is that the one that we were looking at, but it's not multiplayer?
I
Can't remember.
It's multiplayer in Pancake, but not multiplayer in VR. Which I guess for our purposes makes it not interesting.
That doesn't make any sense.
They like said that they will add it later, but it doesn't have to be said during updates, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
hold my breath on that.
Yeah, lots of people say they will add stuff and they just don't. What was the... Minecraft will add, and I quote, the best Kinect integration you've ever seen. Still waiting on that one. So, lack of ice tires aside, this truck is fast, great fuel efficiency, enormous fuel tank, fairly unstoppable. It can't have a saddle low, big one, and I can't carry a spare wheel and a sideboard bed, which it does seem a little odd. I guess I could do a spare wheel and a short trailer. I like it. Hashtag easy mode. Why have I run our road? But yeah, I said we'll pop that in. I will try and get everyone who hasn't got werewolves within, because Sai has been gushing about it for quite a long time. So we should probably give it a bash. It's werewolf. You know werewolf. You know the game. It is a party game that people play, and I've played it, and it's actually quite good. And I assume it's even better in VR. Like, good party games that are codified by a computer tend to be very, very good. Rather than you going, so whose turn is it? Oh, okay, this is where the werewolves get to talk to you, but nobody else does. And oh, this is a railway bridge. I thought this was a bridge for trucks. Okay, choo-choo, I'm a train. Oh, you haven't barricaded it off, you motherfuckers.
Is there...
Well, I'm on my way to unlock the road bridge.
Is there any easy way to have VR multiple windows open?
Multiple... What do you mean?
What do you mean, windows?
Yeah.
I can have my desktop open and
You can have multiple
stream.
You can have multiple desktops open if you want to. Like, you can just open up another desktop window.
But will that show the same image?
No, because in the bottom wall, so you have to click on the bottom left of the desktop floaty window and turn off auto select desktop, and then you can choose which desktop to show. You can show multiple monitors on multiple setups. This is a...
So you can create 2 windows, one for left and one for right.
I don't think we can do this.
But there's no way to have like the windows separated from the monitors.
VR desktop is your better bet rather than the built-in one. I think
So you can have some windows. Edge can exist on its own. And that is just running as a window, because when you're in desktop mode and VR mode, you can Alt-Tab to it, although you can't see it because it's hidden. But
So, Rob, what are you bringing?
the
you bringing-
resources or vehicles?
Are you bringing 3 wooden planks?
I am, yes.
Okay, all right. We're going to have to wait for you because
Somebody put a fucking concrete brick in the middle of the railway.
No. Well, yeah, I thought I could go across that bridge. I didn't know it was a railway bridge.
Why can't you go across a railway bridge?
Because, well,
Just pop your tyres
I don't.
and then run
So-
an axle.
so
on
I-
your rims.
So the answer may confuse you because my truck is too wide to go across the railway bridge. Yes. I mean, I can try, but I'm 99% sure I'm not supposed to. But I don't think there's any way I can.
That railway bridge doesn't even look as wide as the railway that goes into it. That's very confusing.
Yeah, it's. I'm gonna try this alternate route, Malcolm, and if it doesn't work, recover because I won't have lost anything. So I can just follow Rob.
So what you need is a ramped flatbed, so you can go up the ramp and off the end of the flatbed.
Okay, let's see how this vehicle is over very difficult terrain.
You're aiming for the ice, right, not the water.
I'm aiming for whatever.
Oh, good. There are 3
Whatever my
There are 3 wooden planks I need, and there are 3 in the farm.
Yeah. So I this vehicle looks pretty good for doing more runs up. Okay, so I'm going to rely on this vehicle being. Oh shit, maybe not. That did. Can I actually get across here? No, not a hope in hell. Warcraft 2 BNE. I know. I would. Gosh. Right. Wish me luck. Okay, not unstoppable then. Just reasonably awesome. Yeah, we haven't done Warcraft 2. That's one of the few games we've not attempted. Rob, are you going to be okay, or do you want me to take one of the set of wooden planks?
No, I'm alright. I'll put the trailer with me.
Okay, I will just follow you then with the moral support, immoral support.
There's the outside chance you might need a crane to lift me up if I'm unlucky, but you don't have a crane.
I don't have a crane on me now.
No, when I'm playing single player, I usually bring a heavy vehicle which could tow through anything, and I get it to drag a light vehicle with a crane, just in case I drop anything. That said, earlier I did roll my heavy vehicle and then rolled my light vehicle trying to right my heavy vehicle, so that didn't work.
Did you have a go on the latest build I made, by the way? I addressed a number of I've been balancing the different trucks a bit more. But if you went back to it, I also did some of the improvements you suggested about the rate of steering and stuff. Because I played this on the console for the first time, so I played it on a pad for the first time. Oh my god, it's so difficult to like not oversteer and just fishtail down the road constantly. If I'm used to the steering wheel, I just go that angle and it goes, yeah, right then.
I've got a bad network sign. It's Si's bad network sign. That's a relief for me. Sorry, Si. I'm in low gear, that's why I'm going so slowly.
I'm a bit disappointed my truck made it off my cliff leap of death, but didn't make it over the slightly too wide bit of ice. But yeah, so this truck took us, what, 18, 20 hours to unlock? So I'm glad it's good.
Well, I'm a little bit annoyed because I'm going to have to do it all on single player to unlock it myself.
Well, when you get to that point, let us know, because I think that 3 people would happily join in and help you on that last stretch to unlock it. So I think only Tad unlocked it last night. Jay might have, but Jay doesn't think he did because he wasn't in, and unfortunately Henry happened to have just left just as we handed it in, or just as I collected it. But yeah, actually going and collecting that, I don't know if you saw the bit of the stream last night, that was my god, that was something else. So you had to just basically drive over this bit that you were definitely not supposed to drive over, get to the truck, and then the route back was easy. It was a very clever sort of one-way system they developed.
Interesting.
But I was when the tar terrain barely makes it, you know that they've made it tricky. So
tar terrain can do anything.
Because you're towing a trailer, I have an arrow at you telling me that I need to pick up the resources on the back of your trailer to complete this quest.
Oh god. Oh god. Just gonna winch for...
It's alright, don't worry, I'm here. Do you want me to take it, by the way? Because I'm not double articulated like you.
No, it's quite alright. No, I'm quite alright. It was,
Oh, big hole coming up, big hole, big hole, big hole coming up.
Oh, I see it.
Wait, just stay still a second. Just stop where you are. Stop where you are. Let me explain to you about the hole. Watch this. That's not...
That's not a medium hole, is it?
No, don't go in the hole. That's a hole the depth of my truck.
At least you can get out.
This one can get out. I think the Action would just sink entirely and never be seen again.
I might bring a scout round here one day and
just park it. No,
see if I can drop it through the bottom of the level.
You could probably park a tartan in it and just flatten off the hole. I'm glad you're doing this quest, because I didn't realise that it was quite so impassable. I just assumed I'd go over the bridge.
I think that was... Possibly should have realised from the fact, not that I did, I just thought I'd do it because it would be useful, but should have realised from the fact that if there's a bridge and beside it there's a bridge you need to fix, they wouldn't give you permission to fix a bridge when it's easier to bypass than it is to go around the bridge even if it's fixed.
I mean, I assume mostly what we're doing is we're fixing the route from the spawn to the Cosmodrome, so we have to take the booster rockets down this eventually.
Yeah. Because the launch is in the next one, but we need to go the other way.
Is the launch not here in the Cosmodrome?
No, this is the control facility or whatever. You see, it's got the satellite.
Well,
the radar,
it doesn't.
Radar dish or whatever it is.
Well, it's fucked. So that'd be the first thing we fix.
Yeah. So yesterday, at the end of the stream before I left, I went through to the other map in the Tartarin. And I didn't leave my Tartarin there because it was mine. But it's got the proper, the launch clamps that hold the rocket in place before it gets.
I believe that we have to build the rocket and it will get sent there by train, and then we will be redelivered. I think 2 booster rockets. Tad reckon it might be 4.
Okay.
You're gonna have to go all the way down there, then back there, and then across that bit, and yeah, fun.
Wait, what is going here? Okay, it doesn't look that complicated on the road, but all right, on the map.
Yeah, this bit wasn't too bad. The hard bit came when I hit the railway line. I realised that was the road. So remember, I am just behind you, but I don't have a crane.
No, I'm trying to avoid.
I also like the way
Just don't want to roll.
your trailer is blatantly not designed for off-road anything. I don't think it's got suspension. You're just just literally dragging it along.
It's lucky I gave a shit that it's got wheels. This thing doesn't slow down if it's got a bad trailer. Was I driving the Tartar the other day? I was driving the Tartar the other day and I dragged the Zik on its roof.
Yeah, we got the other Zik, and I'm like, oh no, please don't tell me I'm wrong about the Zik. I was like, no, I'm sure this was the one from Snowrunner, and it was. There was just 2 Ziks, a crap one and this one.
Well, what Zik that we recovered, which we didn't actually get, it was just, we just dragged it around and it's still at the farm.
Yeah, but
Which we...
it's a Zik 5.
It's the old one.
But it's still there. But it's there as a greyed out vehicle, and I don't know what that's about. Like, it's a proper physics vehicle that I can't use. Oh, well, now you've dragged it all the way here and knackered it. Oh, bit wobbly physics on your trailer.
Can I be bothered to go the whole way around the map?
There is a shortcut to your right, which you might not be able to do, but I definitely can. So let me get in front. I will add my thrust to yours. Because this is
be able to do it.
It's very Tad tried yesterday and he just kind of stopped. But I ended up literally, imagine where you are now. I winch onto the front of you and make you do a 180. That's how much grunt this thing's got. No, not you. I don't guess I winch onto. If you give me a sec, I am slowly overtaking you here. No. No. And don't cut me off. I'm running out of... I don't have any clearance on the right now. God, it's like snail racing. There we go. Come on, touch my arse in the way I like. That's not my arse.
Wait, what? Oh! Who's that behind us? Is that you, Si?
Oh, I see. That shows his lack of faith in you, by the way. He's brought a crane.
Thanks.
Okay, go on, touch my arse this time rather than my hips. It's alright. It's all well and good him bringing that, but I don't actually know if he'll actually make it onto this bit. This bit is quite squishy.
I can't winch onto you. Oh, there it is. Your winch point was under the ice.
Story of my life. So, Malcolm, you haven't said anything in several minutes, by the way, so I don't know if you've just broken your headset or thankfully I've gone selectively deaf. I have heard what sounds like...
Back to.
Oh, you've gone really quiet.
Back to back. Back to the broken mic.
Sounds so much broken. Why? Yeah, what's wrong with the headset? You sound like you're here. Like you just jumped into my room and whispering inside my ear. You're like Ant-Man.
Izzard, are you trying to talk? Because your Discord... Oh.
No.
Discord was triggering a lot.
It's my gear
And I
stick.
said hi, but then you didn't, say anything. But okay.
Have you achieved anything yet, Si? Have you just been configuring your controls?
Just configuring the controls. I set it to the. I chose the default for the gear layout, which turns out is almost identical to what I came up with on my whiteboard, except for some reason the lower gears they don't have like in a sequential 1, 2, 3 order. They have them like in 1, 3, 2 order, which is bizarre. So I had to remap them all anyway. Well, I didn't have to, but it makes more sense. It makes more sense to me for the sort of 1, 2, 3 positions to go low minus, low high.
You have a whiteboard?
Yeah.
In your house?
Who doesn't have a whiteboard?
Yes.
Black people?
What?
When you have to teach kids maths, it's quite handy to have a whiteboard.
It is. I do miss my whiteboard. We had just the biggest whiteboard, like a 4x6, I think it was. Feet, not meters. All right, let me get out onto the mud, out of this horrible ice. There we go. I have all the traction now. Touch me, daddy.
That's all right. I'm lynched onto a
tree.
lynched onto a tree.
Anyway, I'm here for a bit. So, what do you want?
We are currently the quest we've got sorted in a minute. We're doing Old Bridge followed by Fuel for the Masses.
Okay.
There are a bazillion other quests. Rob, just touch me.
You purposefully broke the tree I was winching onto, didn't you?
Yeah, that's it. That's my special power. I can break trees. How are you
When
pulling
say
me down the
wooden plank
hill?
Sounds easy.
Well, Rob's got 3 wooden planks, so that's all good. Then we're out of wooden planks. That's all the farm has.
Ooh.
There are some houses that can be deconstructed on the other map.
Oh, well, or we can just bring wood here from the sawmill.
Where's the sawmill? On this map?
I don't know. But I can carry logs, so it's all good. And I'm happy with this vehicle in a number of ways. Did we get the other Zik then? I know there was 2 vehicles in this expansion pack. But the other Zik's awful. Well, it looks awful. Okay, I'm slowing down a bit, Matt. Rob says no unexpected tugging in the bagging area. Yeah, Malcolm, I did think you were a bit optimistic. Like, that's bonkers hard. Ah, what's this? Is this fuel? Show task.
That's a church.
Yeah, no, the scout trailer there.
That's a scout trailer of fuel, not a fuel trailer. Go on.
My regular Tesco
Wonderful.
has replaced its self-service tills, and I've only used them once, but they didn't seem to have any kind of weighing device at all. So they seem to have removed that from the equation.
Well, because the weighing thing is crap.
Wait, so it doesn't
Well, it
have...
always seems to be the bit that goes wrong, yeah. Always
So
causes me to grow.
you mean they've removed all the security, basically?
I'm not
There
sure.
was no security
I
anyway because they
can't-
always overrode it.
Yeah,
Not
I can't
always.
comment further other than to say that it no longer did the weighing bit, so you just placed your items, you know,
Oh, they probably
on a shelf.
worked out that most people are fairly honest. It's not worth waiting the time.
Yeah,
Wasting the time, yeah.
yeah, I think you're right. Probably, pure business decision, having taken everything into consideration. They make more money by not weighing everything. Because like when you're trying to sort of weigh a packet of paracetamol or something, and you're pressing down on it, going fucking register.
Well, that might be why it wasn't working. We've lost the Malcolm. Is he rebooting for his headset?
Well, that's the
Did you
thing.
just
Isn't it?
say-
The scales. The scales had to be sensitive enough to tell when you place something very light on them, robust enough to take quite a lot of shopping hundreds of times a day, with a high degree of what's the word?
Accuracy.
Reliability.
It's
And that
about-
and be built to a price. So
Yeah.
probably didn't work out.
Yeah. They can probably just put cheaper ones on there and then just, take the fact that occasionally people will just put PS5 in their pocket rather than saying it's a bag of mushrooms.
I'd be more suspicious of someone having a bag of mushrooms in their pocket, personally.
I still remember the first
Where are
time.
they supposed to put the mushrooms?
Well, I still remember
Put
the
them on
first.
head.
Well, I
You
still remember,
stupid.
still remember the first time I was in Holland, and it was pointed out to me, though it didn't sink in, that they don't give you plastic bags in Holland at all. You're expected to have your own. So essentially,
The first time.
this was the first time I was at it was like at the student shop. So I bought a bunch of shopping. And they looked at, they beat it all through, and they looked at me, and I looked at it, and they went, blah, 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 blah. So I gave them a €50 note, which they obviously went, the fuck? And they gave me, 48 euros and change or whatever it was, like lots of change. And then looked at me, and I looked at them, and I didn't know how to say, can I have a bag, please? And that's not a thing. So I I kind of maintained eye contact while I scooped up all of my shopping into my arms, and then walked out like a complete madman.
Well, that would be an okay story if that hadn't happened several times.
Well, no, because you see, later on, I realised there's a much more British way of approaching this. You go to the fresh food aisle, you know, where you weigh up mushrooms and apples and things, and just take a whole bunch of those packs. So we put them in there. Again, give it quite a look, but even if they said, what are you doing? I'd be like, the weather here is wonderful. Here's 50 euros. So, because I don't speak a word of... Well, I do speak some Dutch, but mostly it's food related. Not what are you doing with those plastic bags.
Or what is your telephone number?
Yes. I was driving along. Good Sora, thank you. I was driving along with a friend of mine in the car. So, you know, there's about 4 of us in maybe 5 of us in my car. And I said, hey, I said, how do I... See that girl there on the bike? How would I ask her telephone number? So he leans down the window and shouts out, "What is our telephone number?" I'm like, that's just English. You've just said it with a Dutch accent. But yeah, what is
your story? You said it with a German accent.
Well, that's the best I can do. What is your telephone number? What is your telephone number? Yes, I not really get the Dutch accent or the German one. My German accent comes from Shrek, basically.
There are many countries in Europe that have a different word for telephone. Then
I don't know, but I wasn't expecting "what is your telephone number" to mean "what is your telephone number."
It's getting more offensive every time. Stop.
I was slowing down to say it, but yeah, more or less that was more or less how he said it. Honestly, it's not offensive. They're Dutch people. They love everything. Wow, the trunk the trunk doubles my fuel capacity. No, 50% more my fuel capacity. That's awesome.
Well, maybe you can shackle some fuel back to me, because don't know if I'm going to make it to the gas station.
What gas station?
Gas station.
I was trying to educate myself today about how offence works, particularly in law, because they were talking about how they've done in their French and Spanish tests, and I can't remember what the joke was, but I said something. I was pretending to be French, but I actually just said it in English in a silly voice, not even an attempt at a French accent, and they were sort of gobsmacked, going, "That's offensive." So, I
believe the rule of thumb, and please correct me if I'm wrong, is if the posts are on your side, it's not your fence. It's the person whose posts are on it's not their fence. Is that right?
What?
Fences. Taking a fence.
Well, that's wrong.
Oh. Which
I learned recently.
What is it? Is it if you've got the flat side, it's yours. If you've got the posts, it's yours.
It's neither. I learned recently it's neither because I tried getting my neighbour to repair the fence that blew down in the weather, and I lost that argument by going to the land registry. There's on the title deeds, there's like little T marks on the side of the boundary that shows who owns the fence, and apparently that thing about which side, who's got the nice side of the fence, doesn't really amount to anything usually.
So I could just take down the fence and put it up the other way round, and now it's your fence.
Aha! So you'll be taking my fence, I see.
No, I would.
So anyway, they were saying to me, well, you know, it's offensive to Spanish people, and I was saying, well...
And you said, well, it's a French accent.
You should have said, your response should have been, "Fuck them, they should know better." And then just walk out just singing La Cucaracha. I can't dig a 3-point turn, Rob.
Yeah.
So, being offended is one thing. Being vaguely offended on the behalf of someone who might be offended, on the other hand, it angers me.
Well, that's right.
They might get offended. Well,
I'm offended by other people being offended at stuff that's not offensive to them.
Yeah, I said, you know, that I was just doing a silly voice. You can't be offended on someone else's behalf. Also, what did you just say?
I said which is why Mexicans dance on their hats.
Oh yeah, and it was hypothetical because there was only us in the car anyway. And I called them snowflakes. I kicked them out of my car.
Well, that'll teach them.
And they called me a
70
millennial.
miles an hour.
And the rest of the journey was them arguing that I was a millennial and me arguing that I wasn't. So yeah, typical.
No, you're Gen X, aren't you?
Already. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a great description of Gen X. So Gen X is the analog childhood, digital adulthood, which means that
Nice.
we adapt to technology like a millennial, but we get angry at it like a boomer. And I'm like, yep, that is absolutely spot on. I love this awesome new brilliant thing. Fuck me, why isn't this printer working? Piece of shit.
Yeah, but printers never work. That's just a printer thing.
I agree with that. That's
printers
quite a good
never work.
characterisation, though I tend not to get angry with technology. It's almost always my fault or the fault of the person who designed it.
Or buying a Mac.
No?
Yeah, because remember you've had all
Great
those.
decision.
Yeah, well, apart from the fact you can only play your game at either low frame rate or with a steering wheel.
Yeah, but that's because the game isn't out for Mac. That's nothing wrong with the Mac.
Yeah,
I'd love them to make a Mac version.
given it's a console version, I'm a bit surprised they haven't bothered, to be honest. Once you've got a multi-platform game, which they do, you know, pretty much done on
Yeah,
what it's
not
anyway.
much gets made for Mac.
Well, even less now. Steam are doing trying to port everything.
Well,
I mean, Eve for Mac is literally running in a Windows emulator.
yeah, I mean,
No, not a Windows emulator. It's running Wime, so it's running.
yeah. No, I firmly believe the future is streamed gaming. I just need everyone to substantially up their opinion of what constitutes high definition video first.
Yeah, but also, what about input lag? Because it is very good. And bear in mind, I play this game quite a lot on GeForce Now, and it's all right despite my crappy connection. But it's not. It's so refreshing when I get back to playing it locally and get nice crisp image and zero input lag. It doesn't matter too much in this game because you're driving trucks with big wallowy steering anyway, so
Yeah.
it's different from playing Rocket League. But
Yeah.
and also, yeah.
I mean,
Well, you know,
Malcolm is
some
right.
games, yeah, definitely.
GeForce Now is not Stadia, so we played Orcs Must Die on Stadia, and I was genuine. I couldn't tell. There's no way I could
Yes.
tell. But it wasn't
Yes,
a
I
game
think
that's, it's not a twitchy game
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, they've both got their pros and cons, but I agree that the actual gaming experience is better on Stadia.
Yeah, I am going to investigate transferring my save for this onto my Xbox, which I think I might be able to do via a slightly sneaky way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's on Game Pass. If it's got cross-save, that means I can do it on the PC. But that means I can do it via xCloud, which, as far as I'm aware,
nice.
beats the crap out of anything else. Also, it means I can stream it from my Xbox upstairs, which is also a good thing.
Yeah, I can't see any way in hell of me getting my PC save onto my PS4, unfortunately.
No. Well, no, you might be able to. You can just save it out to a USB stick, which is unencrypted, isn't it?
No, it's encrypted.
Okay, so decrypt it, which I'm sure.
No, you can't encrypt. You can't encrypt it. That's the problem.
I bet you can.
Well, good luck, because no one's managed it so far.
Really? In the whole time the PS4's been out, no one's cracked the encryption. Because
As far as I know.
I mean that got so on Xbox, same thing. So on the Xbox, it was fascinating because you had to decrypt the save game, alter it, and then re-encrypt it. But if you wanted to take somebody else's save game, you had to do the same thing. You had to decrypt it with their user data and then re-encrypt it with your user data. But that was
Yeah,
crap
that's
because
the bit that's not possible so far,
I am
to my knowledge.
surprised.
Oh, well, if you can figure out how to do it,
To be honest,
please
I
tell
am.
me.
I don't know. What was the quest I was doing? Sorry, fuel strategic reserve. No, fuel for the masses.
Yes.
Ugh, can't select it. I have mentioned this before, but there was a situation where someone asked, "How can I edit the save file from our game?" Because we've uploaded a build of our game to our PS2 dev kits and it's broken. I just want to edit one byte. How can I do this? And this is on the Sony dev forums, and a Sony representative went, "Obviously, with the Magic Gate protection, this is impossible. It cannot be done." And the amount of people that gleefully linked Magic Gate bypasses from Lixang going, this file format, I've been able to edit PS2 memory cards for a year or more, but no one at Sony knew about this. The Magic 8 was their proprietary encryption technology, but yeah, got cracked. But they just didn't know about
This
it.
is PS2 era you're talking about.
PS2, yeah, that was Magic Gate, yeah. Which I think they continue to use, because unless you had a Magic Gate decrypt, it stopped the casual decryption and encryption of saves. But
what was it technically? Was it just an encryption scheme?
just an encryption scheme of some description, yeah. Because we've got Time Crisis, actually quite a lot of games, but say the arcade, I keep calling it work. The arcade, we got Time Crisis 3. So I opened it up and I looked at it, I went, that says Magic Gate. What is this? And then you pry open the top of the box, and there's just a PS2 set of circuit boards in there. Because they were just, for a lot of arcade games at eras, it was the arcade version of the PS2, which again used the same protection to stop you using pirated stuff.
The graphics a lot more beefier though.
No.
Punch.
Don't forget, the PS2 was a monster when it came out. I mean, we're talking. This game would have been. No, I need to look it up now. Time Crisis 3. I want to say 99. 2002. Yeah, 2002. But yeah, PS2 was a hell of a machine. But the important thing is, you could buy that one for $500, whereas developing your own hardware was in the millions, and then obviously producing your own hardware was very hard. So much simpler and easier to just buy at the time, a high-powered rendering system with standard dev kits. I mean, standard library. You didn't need to write your own software. You could just use Sony's development tools. So yeah, it was lots of games with PS2. Nintendo have got a piece of hardware called the Triforce, which is GameCube. Sega have got Chihiro, which is an Xbox. I do mean it's an Xbox with double the RAM. There was no other difference. It was just a dev kit. They shipped it. So yeah, lots and lots of arcade machines just use very boring off-the-shelf hardware. Dance Dance Revolution is a PlayStation 1. Literally, it's just PlayStation. You just pop the disc in and it just boots the disc up and plays it.
By the way, I think someone said to me that the next PlayStation Plus game, or one of them, is going to be Virtua Fighter.
Yes, I've seen those rumours circulating today. The new Virtua Fighter, not the old one, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Which
it's a known new one, is it? Not a new one.
Oh, I think it's a new one. I think it's a brand new exclusive that they've paid for.
Right.
Yeah. What was the Microsoft
Why'd
one?
you say unfortunately? Because you remember the first one so fondly.
Oh well, it's one of those like, oh good, it's another 3D fighting game. Yay, brilliant. No, like, Whereas the first one was yeah, awful. Let's be honest. But retrospectively, a groundbreaking thing.
Well, it was so eye-catching in the arcades. It was.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it? Because it was just you hadn't seen anything like it.
Absolutely. Yeah. It was.
There was that next to Time Crisis usually.
Yeah, we haven't
like,
got.
What is this alien technology?
Yeah, we haven't got FX Fighter. There are a lot of games that we don't have at the arcade. Like, we don't have Episode 1 Racer because the hardware was very rare and fragile. So, for example, Gauntlet or 720 or any of those era Atari games, sort of very mid-80s. I mean, I'm not joking. The PCB is 3 feet tall. And it's one PCB. It's not ribbon cabled together. And they just don't last. You know, they've been broken in transit over the years. And the Star Wars Episode 1 Racer was the same as Planet Harriers. And they only made about 15,000 of them. You know, in 2000 or whatever it was. And they were very breakable. So we've got the cabs. And we've got
like a pod racer.
Yeah, oh, it's great. It's a big pod. It's a pod racer game, and it is absolutely awesome. So you've got the 2 massive handles like Anakin had. It's just great. But we've got the hardware, but it doesn't work, and we can't fix it. Like, some stuff is beyond fixing. So we are slowly moving towards FPGA. So we're not emulating, but we are using FPGA simulation, I guess, rather than emulation in some places, because it's brand new and it works and it runs cold and it requires a handful of volts and it doesn't break. So that is the future.
Ultimately, that's going to save the bill, isn't it?
Well, yes. Yeah, I mean, well, sort of. I mean, unfortunately, the biggest is definitely the CRT. But these big old circuit boards, I mean, they are big. I mean, some of the arcade machines are stacked 5 boards high. So, there's just circuit board on top of circuit board on top of circuit board. There's no spacers. They're all, they were only designed to last 6 months. And we're trying to keep them going 40 years later. FPGA, floating point gate array.
They're all programmable.
A field programmable gate array, that's it, not floating point. Floating point, what am I saying? Sorry, that's...
Oh, you're right. They do have floating points in them, I guess. But...
Yeah, but it's field programmable gate array. So essentially, you can tell a chip to be another lesser chip. But they've got really good now. So we're now up to about 94, I think, on arcade games. But more importantly, you can get individual chips. So as I said, you can get the Pokey chip, which was the speech chip for that Atari used, and they're all wearing out. It was a very complicated chip.
I mean, as an FPGA
as a drop-in replacement. So it's in the same form factor as the Pokey, only it is an FPGA. So you just pop it in and replace it, and that's awesome. And it amazes me there's enough of a community that care about this to do it. Good on them, and anything I can do to help, I always do. We finally figured out after, oh my gosh, 15 years or something. Between a guy who knows the code base very well and me with my keen eye for understanding bugs, we worked out the last remaining bug in the Space Harrier copy protection. Because I worked out...
Get past it.
No, so what it was is we're running on Enduro Racer hardware, which is very, very, very common and very easily available. And it's identical to the Space Harrier hardware in all ways, except doesn't have the copy protection system that Space Harrier had. So you can run the game, but there are a number of methods that will stop you doing it. Because they didn't want you to pirate it back in the old days. They wanted you to buy Space Harrier. But we're running a slight tweak on the ROMs that gets rid of all the copy protection. But I'm playing the game, and we'd heard like reports that it was playing a bit weird, but what it was, it's brilliant. For every 255 seconds of gameplay, if the copy protection is not triggering, it increases the difficulty. So there are only 5 difficulty settings, but it just keeps increasing them until the point where bullets are going so fast you can't tell what's going on. And the reason no one ever trapped it on MAME is you realistically need to be playing the game for 5 or 6 hours before the number gets to the point where you can't tell what's going on anymore. So no one had ever caught it.
It's not on all days, and like mid-afternoon, it's like...
Well, yeah, well, it's... no, because if the machine wasn't being played, it doesn't increase the number. It's when you're playing. So the only way to make it happen is to have many hours of people playing it, and then we're like... But then I worked it out. So I worked out what was going on, and I described it, and a little light went on Adrian's eyes. I went, I think I know what that is. I think I know what piece of code is doing it. So essentially, when the copy protection was cracked, and I'm not joking, 15 plus years ago, they thought they'd done it, and they left it. So we finally cracked the last little bit of it, flashed it, and carried on.
You have to submit it to the community or whatever.
Yes, well, I believe MAME has been updated with it already. But it's so technically, I believe that's still illegal. That's still breaking the law. We are still, breaking the licensing agreement of the manufacturer of an arcade machine running released in 1985, running on the hardware of a machine released in 1984.
Wow.
But they obviously don't care anymore. They don't support it, sadly. Where am I supposed to be going here? Oh.
This Carl Marshall is bloody amazing.
Yeah, a bit bouncy. So if you're
bouncy,
too eager, you'll be upside down. But it's great.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Si, you were putting together your wish list for what they should fix about Snowrunner. I didn't notice 8-player support.
Well, it didn't occur to me, but I did have some thoughts about that last night when I was playing. I've played it with one other person, 2 other people, 3 other people. And I don't think it would be better with more people.
But it would mean that we weren't having people unable to play with us on our world that we have been working on together for a year.
Yes, but that's the only benefit.
The other person who's sitting there pretty pissed off that he didn't manage to get a slot.
Well, with the truck, I mean, last night, I've unlocked this truck that was 15 to 20 hours of work, and only Tad and maybe Jay got it. Because we couldn't have had any more people in the, in the server. So that's rubbish too.
That's definitely crap. Yeah. But, yeah, more people can be a hindrance as well.
Oh, yeah. The thing is...
It's going to be fun.
I think
Depends how much you like chaos, really.
I think you'd complete the game a bit quicker, but given the amount of time it takes to complete the game anyway, I don't think that's a real problem.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, people are completing our game in 8 days, not 20. What are we going to do? I mean, you could also implement other things, like if you have more than 4 players, you're not allowed trailers anymore. You have to use the manpower to do it. Things like that.
Or missions require 1 extra unit of stuff.
Yes. Can you imagine, though, if that's dynamic? You just arrive and someone joins the server. No, yeah, because... no, the problem is you get everyone to quit, start the mission, and then they could all join back in. Because otherwise, what would happen...
And quit again right at the log delivery.
Yeah, or otherwise, you'd just about... you'd be halfway through the mission, and then someone would join, you don't have enough anymore. But yeah, I mean, you'd set up, like most games, you could specify, I want it to be slow, medium, or fast. You just say, I want it to be super hardcore, and then all the delivery missions are just 10 times as much, because you've got a big server. Make it so.
I'm failing, so if someone wants to join,
where are you?
There's a slot freeing up.
Ah. Oh, what's your boggle? Or just in general, you personally are failing?
Oh no, I said I'm bailing.
Oh, bailing. Sorry, I thought you were failing. Oh, well, yeah, then, Max, you want to come and join in and...
Yeah, I'm just getting another watch point.
I will not hand this quest until you arrive then, so you can get the XP.
Oh,
I still have half a kilometre or so to go.
okay, I'm on top of it. So just got to work out how I'm supposed to get there.
I think I'm going to avoid that hole of horror. I swear, there could be Cthulhu lurking in that hole and I wouldn't know about it. Malcolm and Rob, what are you two up to then?
I am taking one to find one. Taking that scout bag.
Oh, cool.
I did manage to roll my Arctic in... no, my Antarctic in the other map. I was exploring it and I rolled it over, which was a bit disappointing.
Okay. Have you guys been following the latest hoo-ha with the government? And so they've implemented guidance. And then the Labour are like, oh, well, what does that mean? You're not banning them. People are allowed to do it. And it's like, do you not know what guidance means? The guidance is don't put Q-tips in your ears. But if you want to, go for it. But the guidance is not to. Well, I don't understand why this wasn't clear. It's quite difficult to pass new laws. But it's quite easy to say, could you not? Would that be all right? Please? Thank you. But we've got this bizarre thing in the UK. We're just moving towards a US-style government, whereas whatever one party says, the other one says no.
I haven't read
It is
the,
quite
the
frustrating.
articles, but from the headlines, I thought the point was that it's the first time they've just published it without announcing it.
Yeah, so apparently there's also, and I've only heard this via... What is going on? Via third party. So, apparently the Indian variant does transmit much more quickly through schools, and they announced this quietly halfway through Eurovision. Which...
Well, it's time to have a conversation about what constitutes an announcement, because we sort of silently, and without having a conversation about it, transitioned from an era where things had to be announced through initial channels before they were sort of real, if you like.
Yes.
To where everyone gets their updates online through all sorts of different channels. And so that's why
if I
there's this
tweet,
schism,
is it announced?
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yes. I mean, that's
a
it.
good way to put it. Well,
Yeah, because I've had people complain that oh, but they tweeted about it before it was done on the television. I was like, well, are they supposed to wait? Like, they can tweet it now, saying in 6 hours we're going to be saying this on the television. But my mum doesn't care what they bloody tweet. It's best to get the information out quickly.
That's exactly because television sort of became the de facto, after the radio, I suppose, TV became the de facto true announcing mechanism, just by convention.
Yeah.
And now it's sort of been supplanted by the internet, but no one's really ever said that. It's just kind of happened.
Yes.
But then this is it happening before your very eyes, because, as Rob said, tweeting before you go on TV, so what?
Yeah. Well, I say not everyone is down with the technology. My mum had her first ever video call today, which she said she was quite impressed with.
Oh, did she post a VHS to someone?
No. My sister's gone to visit her because she hasn't really had any visitors. Mum's now double vaccinated. But yeah, my sister's got a more modern phone and, data. So I got to video call Mum and show her my cat for the first time.
Snowrunner hasn't got a bloody clue that you've got him to stop.
I have got it.
I had to laugh. I was listening to a bit of Chris Moyles. I don't normally listen to Chris Moyles, but I just happened to tune into a bit. And they was talking about the fact that you can hug now. And the girl that's in the studio all the time, I don't know her name, she was saying, "Oh, we can hug now, so let's have a hug. I'll give you a hug." And Chris Moyles went, No, I don't want to. No, it's just being funny. She goes, No, thanks, don't want to. And she went, "Well, I want to." And they all had to go, "Yeah, but that's not how it works."
Max, try now. It's just the slots have just rearranged themselves.
Like, both parties have to want to.
Right, I'm going to just park there for a moment. I'm going to grab a drink.
Yes.
You should... Rob.
Hello.
Hydrate.
Thank you. I've
Someone
actually
hydrate
completed
yourself.
my daily requirement. Did you not put a bloody autonomous winch on this fucking Tartarin? That's your fault, because your Tartarin's now upside down. So
Rob, are you tracking your hydration?
I am tracking my hydration.
Okay, now, don't take this wrong way, but why? Because, like, haven't humans managed for thousands of years to just do that automatically?
I completely take your point, but I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay. Well, fuck you.
Yeah. You two, your conversation? Fuck off. What I do want to talk about is what bloody mission we should be doing. Because there's loads of these story missions, but they basically haven't been done on the other map. Orbital velocity, that's it. One engine assembly. Oh. So I'm just going through the missions. So orbital velocity requires you to take an engine assembly, two fuel tanks, there we go, 2 of them, to the loading site in Urksa River, which is the first map. And I'm not... Does that then do everything itself?
What was that,
Then you've
Rob?
got to take a...
Where do you want me?
I was figuring out, and I'm looking at the map, and looking at the missions. Orbital velocity requires you to take 1 engine assembly and 2 fuel tanks to the loading site in Urksa River.
Yes. So that means...
That's not even this map.
Yeah, okay. That's the one we've not been on that map, I don't think, or I haven't, at least.
No, Urksa River's the first one.
Oh. Yes, we probably have to take it to the train
Place
station.
up the hill.
Oh, good lord. Okay. Yeah, because I looked at the basically the orbital stuff, and it was just, I do what? Okay.
Yeah, the loading site is the place up the hill, which has a train station in it, but then the train track goes into a demolished, into a collapsed tunnel.
I assume
which you can barely see on the map.
Ironically, if I look at it on the map, where's that train tunnel supposed to come out? Like at Northern Ages.
That.
That's a hell of a tunnel you made there, guys. So shall we just focus on all the contracts and Maneuver 29?
That's yeah. They're all basically going to lock it, aren't they? Liftoff. Ah, here we go. Liftoff requires you to reach mission control to deliver the rocket carrier platform to the Cosmodrome, which requires you to do block gamma, lifeline, and reach for the stars.
Okay, so orbital. Everything seems to be locked
So I
behind
can't even find.
orbital velocity. Orbital velocity.
Liftoff.
Oh, okay. A complete electric atmosphere.
There's a mission called Carrier Rocket Carrier.
Yeah, so Malcolm is doing electric atmosphere right now.
And we need to do some for the Ammer Petroleum Company as well.
Let me come and help you then, Malcolm.
Then what, Malcolm, you're doing... What?
I'm going to go and help Malcolm. He's having a...
Ah, you've unlocked...
He's doing electric atmosphere.
You have unlocked North Aegis.
I guess so. Oh, there's a lot of trucks here.
Somebody has.
Oh, slidey!
Do you want to bring the bandit or the?
So I was going to say, next time we have something, there's a whole bunch of seismic quests that could do with doing. Do you have do you have a vehicle that is seismic compatible?
In my garage.
Ideally, yes.
I have no idea.
It's got little
I can
pictures.
spawn one if you want.
I mean, I think I could do my royal with one. But there's a whole bunch of them, and I've not done any of them.
What category is the Royal? The Royal's off-road, right?
Maybe.
How do you find out which one's seismic capable? There's a
It has a little symbol, a little picture of like a heartbeat or something, and it says
Where's
size.
that shown?
Um.
You have to go in, you have to actually load. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's on this one. Yeah, it looks like a little heartbeat.
Yeah.
The GMC MH9500.
Cool. Well, if you put a seismic thingy on, and there are a whole bunch of those quests to do, probably one in each
On this
map.
area.
There's probably one in each map. So essentially, it's a warmer, colder thing. Now, if you can do it properly, and I don't care, you can just look up the locations on the internet. So you're paying, and it will say you're 200 meters away, or whatever.
Oh wow, a lot of things for this, aren't they? Heavy crane lock air front, a loader, log loader, flatbed, van body, logging crane, maintenance.
Which vehicle says?
The GMC MH9500.
I don't know which one that is.
Seismic vibrator, free apparently.
Yes.
Sideboard, fuel tank.
Oh my goodness.
Another crane, saddle low, saddle high.
I'm coming, Malcolm.
Oh, okay, quite fun.
Not quickly, but I am coming.
This part is only suitable for the current track. Quite sick on them.
Yeah.
Orbital velocity. Okay.
Yeah, so orbital velocity looks easy because it's just deliver these 3 parts. We have to construct those 3 parts, and they are basically a rocket engine and 2 rocket boosters.
Oh damn it! I have to visit the Kola Peninsula, Russia, to find the engagement all-wheel drive.
Ah.
You can't have all-wheel drive unless you've got it.
You want me to spawn one for you? Which vehicle is it?
It's just any vehicle with the seismic thingy. What do you call it?
The best vehicle with the seismic thingy, obviously.
Of course, whatever that is.
Bandit can take it.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
well, Max, you've got a bandit, haven't you, Max?
Nope.
Oh. I thought the bandit was a free vehicle you got given. Did you install the free DLC, by the way?
I did. That's where I got the Marshall from.
Ah.
One Marshall.
No.
Marshall's not free DLC.
The anniversary DLC gives you 2 free vehicles.
I don't know what I've got. It's in the storage. I've got medium one out. It's a bit boring.
Yeah, but you've got. I'm just saying there are a couple of free vehicles they're giving out, which
Oh,
are.
yes, I have got a bandit. Yes, I have got a bandit.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's the best one, is it?
Well, that's pretty.
good.
It's pretty good, especially if you put a roof rack on it, so it's got more fuel. But then you can put the seismic vibrator on the back. Where's Brett? I can't say jokes about his mum if he's not here. I mean, I can, but it loses a little bit of its sting.
Well, I've dropped a seismic equipped bandit outside if you want it.
Has it got 51-inch mud chains?
No, it's got mud tyres, not mud chains. There's no such thing as mud chains.
Yeah, mud tyres are what you'll want, though. Almost definitely.
These maps.
Okay, back to the Gearbox.
So, Rob, what are you delivering? You're doing the metal beams, and the next step will be oversized cargo.
Which one?
We're doing electric atmosphere, and I meant Rob, I meant Psy. And by Psy, I meant Psy. I assume he hasn't got oversized cargo. I don't know where they come from or here yet. Well,
No, he has only has the the oversized cargo comes from town storage where he is. So we need to take a vehicle capable of doing oversized cargo.
Bugger. Well, I wish I'd known, because I would have brought one. Oh, he thinks he's got one. He thinks he's got one. I swear, by the way, that they have changed the pop-in distance this game downwards quite a lot.
I thought I noticed something like that.
Yeah, I might check my detail, but I think they've. I think these maps they're more open, so you can just see more. So they're having to solve the problem in other ways. The previous maps have superb visibility, like really impressive. But I say I think he's not quite banged out. I say that does seem a little unfair, but produced with no time wasted. I'm about 200 metres behind you now, Malcolm. I brought more fuel than any sensible person can drink.
You mean any amount of fuel?
Well, you say that, but if you boil off all the petrol, it probably tastes quite nice.
I really... No.
Uh-oh. Now Malcolm has typed the words, damn it. Not enough space. Yeah, oversized cargo, isn't that the triple length one?
No, 4. It's the
4.
same as the one we did the other week
Okay.
at the ship
Well,
in Michigan.
let me refuel Malcolm and get him going again, and I will come over and I will retwig this. And see how it goes then.
You twig it.
Retwig it, so take the oversized cargo, but I will probably need someone to, I'll say, spot me as it goes.
I'm equipping a Tiger and then questioning why would I bring a Tiger? Do I have any heavies? No.
That's all right.
Damn it.
Let me fix that, Malcolm, and I will. I'll just swap vehicle. I'll just swap back. So bring something that's good for supporting my failure.
Why don't you spawn a vehicle with some fuel? Oh, you've already got a vehicle with some fuel.
You can't put a fuel thing on top of the bandit, can you?
Yeah, but not at the same time as the side. It's got a roof rack, definitely. Like a supply rack? I can't remember what they call it now. It's not called a roof rack. That's what cars have to put surfboards on.
Repair supplies.
That's the one. Yeah, they call it trunk, even though it means on top of the roof.
Yeah. That's more generic for everyone, isn't it?
But this vehicle is the only one I know of where you can put a spare wheel on and it comes with a fuel tank. Oh God, Malcolm, slow down. But the fuel tank means that it's not like an underslung wheel, so the spare wheel means I can't put big things on the back.
Oh man. One of the size monitors to go off when I had the there's a beacon on the back.
Yeah, you can play the warm-up. Well, you deploy it, like it's another function mode. Use it, and it will say, go north or whatever. Or look them up on MapRunner.info, which, quite frankly, I found... I was like, that's neat. And then after the first one, I went, I'm never... Just screw doing this. This is way too... I'm not going to live long enough to do these. Yeah, if you use the functions menu, you should be able to activate it or do a ping or whatever it's called.
No, I'm not saying. I've got attach trailer, stop engine, change truck, recover, turn off beacons, refuel, repair, and remove cargo.
Is it cargo? Oh, but you've got the
There's
seismic.
always a remove cargo option.
You've got the seismic vibrator on the back of the vehicle,
Yeah.
and the engines. Oh, you've got the quest active.
Oh no.
Yeah, you might have. I'm guessing. I can't remember. So I've only done it a couple of times, and then it rapidly stopped being fun. Like warmer, colder, when my top speed is about 4 kilometers an hour, is not really fun.
Am I looking at contracts, or am I looking at?
I don't know. I know there's one in the first area. I don't know for a fact there's one here. I suspect there is though.
Contracts and solid rock.
Is that for this area or the previous one?
This I can't really tell.
Emma Regional Administration, a Maneuver 29 Agency, or Emma Petroleum Company.
Yeah, you just have to go through them. I haven't memorised it. I know there are a bunch, and I haven't done any of them.
Host. Locked by host. Locked by host. Okay, so I can't do those. Electric atmosphere. Metal beams.
Yeah. Ah, there's Malcolm. Malcolm, I bring you life juice.
Subtle high is required. Oh, here we go. This one. One called Richter scale.
Where is it?
Don't know, here I guess. I'm gonna have to change it. Maneuver 29 Agency, tops it there. Yeah. Richter scale. Find and scan. Get some money.
I
It might be easy to drink.
fuel. Target. Okay, do you need repairing at all, Malcolm?
Negative.
Repair the bandit. Bandit is repaired. 8, 100, 120, 300. It's fully repaired. My one's not. Both your vehicles are fully repaired. Wheels, that you have 8 out of 8 wheels as well. I disagree, but if let me switch vehicle. 8 out of 8 wheels. Get in the Zik. I'll get in the Antarctic. And then can you repair it? Because according to my screen, it's got 8 out of 8. And then I will go back and I'll grab the... Rob will tell me what I need. I don't know what we need.
What could you possibly need?
I don't know. Whatever takes oversized cargo. Normally just Tad tells me what to do.
I'm bringing it.
Wait, you're repaired? I do... Oh, no, I don't have a spare wheel. Bugger. I brought fuel then.
Ah, right, I think I have to go to the Erska River. That's where the waypoint sort of thing pointing that direction.
So that would be... Is that
Yeah,
saddle
that's not-
high and then a trailer of some sort, isn't it? Not that I
Well,
assume you're
the
going to go...
long trailer will do it. So I've just brought the...
But there's
look,
that...
I'm already bringing it. I'm
But is
bringing
that
the long-
saddle high or saddle low?
No, I've brought just the long semi-trailer, which is a normal trailer.
But neither of these are... Oh, I see. Okay, I'm with you. Not that I don't trust it's going to go wrong. We've had so much dodgy internet. I have a spare wheel this time, Malcolm. So, Rob, you're the expert. What is it? Is it anything with a ×4 capacity?
Yes, which I've already got halfway there.
Whoa! Look at the generator.
I know.
Consumes
Have you not
fuel.
any-
No, consumes fuel to craft every type of cargo. No, I remember I haven't played these. Oh, so hold on. I
This
can
is
spawn a wide flatbed semi-trailer, but it will spawn inside a building. I think I'm going to do that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I tell
no.
you, yeah.
Oh, damn it. Then there's the super heavy trailer, which does 8 for extremely oversized cargo. Brilliant English. Be a ramp flatbed is the...
So now I'm just going to triple check.
But it's time. I just need something with a ×4. And hopefully I don't.
Yeah.
Hopefully it will just... It'll all go smoothly. I don't need that. But yeah, I'm bringing a spare wheel.
Yeah,
This time.
oversized cargo ×4. It's a shame that there doesn't appear to be any larger cargo than that. There's big trailers, but there's no point ever using them. It's always easier to use a flatbed truck and a flatbed trailer than it is to use one of those massive trailers.
Yeah, well, that's why I like the special trailers that forces you to use them. You know, like the one we'll have to use for this final mission. You know, they are massive purpose trailers going, this is what you're going to take. You don't get to choose.
Yeah, take this trailer.
But yeah,
Okay, it.
I haven't played that many of the levels where essentially you have to craft resources. I just didn't.
That was the previous.
Yeah, because we
Season.
essentially we had a small break and then we started to basically clear down Michigan because we had Esmir and Jay and Sai, none of whom had played the game, so they're all in new trucks. And I do have quite a lot of trucks, but I don't have enough endgame trucks to keep everyone going. So they would have been driving around here with, you know, the Scout 800 and stuff.
Oh, Joy, I've got to drive across the next map.
Really?
Yep.
So I might need some help.
By help, do you mean I should just go past you while you recover all your shit?
And your shit that you wrecked, by the way.
It's his shit he wrecked.
Oh, well, there's a tartan which she's rolled and blamed you for not having the automated winch on it.
Oh, you brought a target.
Yeah, that one is yours that I wrecked.
I'm just going to pop the picture on Discord because it's a, it's like Michelangelo there. Yeah, I don't think I can write you. I mean, I can try, but I suspect that's Why don't you go around? I'd have gone around.
Yeah. That didn't work, did it?
How did you roll so many vehicles all in one go?
The flatbed with a vehicle in it, presumably.
No.
Oh, did you put a big?
I rolled it trying to write it.
Oh, you didn't put a big truck on the back of the vehicle then, on the back of the trailer.
No.
That was acceptable.
Oh dear. Wow, this is like Transport Tycoon when we have a big crash and then we have to spend a while waiting for it to despawn. Oh yeah, well... well... I have some real questions about how heavy this game thinks stuff is. Yeah, so I also think they've optimized some of the physics. So at the moment I let go of the winch, it froze again. It just stopped dead in its movements and then sort of decided to have some physics after a few moments. Yeah, Malcolm, do you not have a hands-free kit for your phone?
Just put it on speakerphone mode.
Or, yeah.
wireless headset.
Wait, well, use 3G rather than or 5G, or don't use 5G. Use Wi-Fi. Get a wired phone.
Wi-Fi.
Can you do Discord via landline?
The anniversary DLC is the new CAT and the International HX 520.
Yeah. So the International that's the 5-axle truck, and one of the axles is movable, and it's not very good. And the other one is I don't know.
CAT has 4 axles.
I thought there was one with 5 axles, but you can.
Oh,
It's a movable axle.
the International XH 520 is apparently the anniversary DLC.
There's 2.
That's the one that. Yeah, but there's not 2 International X.
No, there's
520.
There's 2 trucks in the DLC.
I know,
I
but
think.
I've already got one of these from before I got the DLC, the anniversary DLC.
I think it's for people who are playing on Steam who don't want to be a year behind on progression. I think that's what it was. It's a kind of imagine if you've got that vehicle at the beginning of the game, you can easily do the first area. Just saying, Mac. We miss your voice. I mean, not a lot, but a little bit. You could ring me on my phone, and then I could just that wouldn't. Yeah, and then you could just mute me, and then no, that's not going to work. It's like the old days when I used to teach you how to ride a motorbike, so I had to ring you on your phone, so you couldn't talk to me, but I could talk to you. Well, so far, Rob, this is going smoothly. I'm extremely concerned about bringing it back. Wait, we're going to the power plant. I don't even know where the power... I've never even seen Erska River.
Erska River is the first map.
Oh my god, I've got to take this all the way back there. Bloody hell.
Yes.
Well, so far so good.
Oh crap. Well, the bridge is incomplete.
Oh. It might be, Max, obviously, that some of these aren't possible until we have done prerequisite quests. We don't know. This
I was
is...
hoping to go that way. I don't.
Yeah. That's the thing. None of us know.
That one's not incomplete. It's completely buggered.
Oh, is that the one?
You have to take the track.
Is that the one with the detour?
Yeah, you have to take the detour to your right.
Oh, the detour away.
I've nearly slid into that bridge like 4 times. Like, there's a bridge, slam on at the last moment going, this is not a real bridge! But honestly surprised that given the realism this game's generally got, there is no option for a manual gearbox at all. I'm really, really surprised.
Yourself, I got a manual gearbox.
You cannot have a manual gearbox. The closest you can go is auto. You can't
Oh, I see,
control.
and choosing all the gears.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Sorry.
I don't know if you saw Malcolm. Cy bought the G29 shifter, I think it was. But when you go into reverse, you do have to push down to select reverse because I know you were keen for that. That is a thing. I also linked you.
I was keen to have a collar that you lifted up,
Yeah.
like the European cars.
Is that my
It's not like Volkswagens.
I'm trying to remember what my Imprezza's got. I don't think my Imprezza's got either. I think I just put it in reverse. I think reverse is just opposite 5. I don't think there's up or
It's
down
not-
for it.
It's not. Oh really?
Yeah, I don't think it's up, down, or colour.
Rated by like I remember my first car. I think it was down and away. I think.
Yeah, quite a lot of cars you push it down, or there's a collar. I don't think the Imprezza's got either. Thinking about it, 99% sure it doesn't. I haven't memorised it, so I'm doubting my memory, but I need to check.
Memorised it.
Why would I memorise it?
Well, because you've used it loads.
Yeah, but I just put it together. I haven't.
That means it's in muscle
Yeah,
memory,
yeah.
not conscious memory.
Yeah, I can
Yeah, but
do
that's
it,
right. If you
but I
just
can't
go
remember
into
it.
Reverse. Yeah, but watch your hand when you do it. Just go, I'm going to put it in reverse. What does your hand do?
Well, yes, but that's not memory, is
He's
it?
not in
That's
the car.
yeah. I can't remember because I'm not
But
there.
if I'm in my car, I know exactly what movement I do when I
Yeah,
do it.
yeah. I'm pretty sure. As I said, it's just
away and-
it's just to the right and then down, but with no movement up, down, or collar. It has no gate or protection.
Well,
Oh,
there will be some protection in the gearbox, surely.
not necessarily.
I drop it in reverse at 90 miles an hour, it will not.
No.
do.
I don't
would
have
expect.
much fuel. Wait, but well, not if you drive off. I don't. Malcolm, you fuck. That's the bandit. You're out of range. I can't. So hold on. Let me get Malcolm. Malcolm, stop. I've got a spare wheel, but I can't repair the bandit as it's got 8 wheels. So you get into. I'll get in the bandit. You try and repair its wheel, and now I'll get into your other vehicle. So we're not. There we go.
Malcolm, I love your land train.
He's big and dirty.
No.
That's what it says on it. It says big and dirty, and then it's a picture of Brett's mum. Then it says only hard. Big and dirty, only hard. Wow. It's gone real GTA levels of humour.
What's direct GTA director mode? Is that a thing?
Hey! I don't know. I've not heard of that before.
Somebody said that you can turn off all the naughty bits of GTA and make it child friendly.
That sounds like a mod. Because turning off the naughty bits would involve turning off nearly everything. Like
Yeah.
all the text and speech and killing and speeding and murder and prostitution and drug
Speeding?
running. Yeah, speeding. That's not
My
legal.
son plays Forza Horizon 4.
That's
whatever
okay. That's a
that
private.
one that
That's.
you've been playing is, but he drives it at 30 miles an hour.
I've had people do that as well. Like, you can go as fast. Like, no, I'm fine. I'm like, right, but you are on a motion platform. You can go as fast. As you like, no, I'm fine driving around normal speeds. I'm like, oh, okay.
Send it, you gayer. I think we're the correct response.
Yes, that's possibly not the best thing to shout at your own son, obviously, but yeah. The thing is, from my point of view, I mean, I'm strapped into a motion platform playing a racing game on a 15-inch screen. I'm used to that. If you're not, it's if you got in a real Ferrari, you probably wouldn't just stomp your foot down as hard as you couldn't see how it goes. So
No, I probably wouldn't drive my Ferrari the same way I drive my Yaris.
yeah, but what I mean is,
woman.
I've disassociated that over the years. The feeling of this is quite realistic with it's a computer game, whereas if you haven't, I mean, I've got a fairly impressive racing setup. So it is, you're strapped in, it's moving, there's a whacking great screen and a nice steering wheel in front of you.
You're still going to get punched in the side if somebody T-bones you.
Yes, but you won't, wreck your car. Yeah, Henry, I've had a BMW car that was just like that reverse was left of 1, but I'm pretty sure the Impreza is just opposite 5, because obviously it's a 5-speed gearbox, not a 6, so they didn't have to do anything fancy because it's. I also linked you, Max, to Sim Racing Garage, which is a guy called Barry, and he does amazing reviews of racing hardware. Absolutely superb reviews. He goes into every bit of detail about anything you might want to know about it. Quite often takes it all apart, makes sure that the electronics are done safely. If it's an actuator for a motion platform, just take the actuator apart so you see actually what's in there. If you're spending 20 grand on a motion rig, you don't want to have it fall apart. You want to go, these are great quality components. But he also reviews low-end stuff as well. So I just linked you all of the shifters that he's done. Because there's about 30 or 40 shifters there. I've never even heard of most of them. I only know, like, the Logitech one, the Fanatec one, the DD one, and the Thrustmaster, and then that's all the ones I knew existed.
Well, Thrustmaster's pretty good because it's independent. The Logitech one does require you
Yeah.
tying into their ecosystem.
Yes.
Never, but annoying. Oh, look, it's £30. Oh, that's a good price. I'll buy that. No, you're just
Yeah.
buying one component. I've got a car. I bought a wheel.
To be fair, the Thrustmaster one is also much, much better. Much better. The Logitech one is.
Mods, like plug in various holes and make it the right pattern and things. I thought it was pretty clever.
Yeah. The Logitech one is.
Stiffer response and all sorts.
The Logitech one is absolutely built at the lowest possible cost. It's plastic and rubbish. But the Thrustmaster one is better. Can I 3D print my own one?
No, you can 3D print your way out of it. So, for example, for the Thrustmaster, you can get a thing to improve the gates. You can get a thing to improve the stiffness. You can get a thing to do this, that, and the other.
Oh yeah.
You could do something like that if you wanted to make it a bit better, but eventually, ultimately, you're not going to make it as good as the THAA.
Yeah. Well, the silly.
It's got 8 gates on it.
Yeah. Well, the silly thing is, I said I specifically haven't got a shifter because the last thing I'd ever want to put on any racing car is a gearbox. Ideally, what I want is either a really fast Tiptronic, or ideally no gears at all. Gears are the antithesis of driving quickly. Right, I've spun my car. I spun it at Silver's. No, it's at Donington, not Silverstone. I changed down a gear too soon. Wheels locked up. I let the car turn too quickly. I mean, yeah, it's very, very easy to do that. And I'd like a computer going, no, I don't think so. We're not doing that gear change. That's obviously stupid.
So my car is a Prius, so it has a completely different concept of gears, but it has a forward gear, and it has a reverse, it has a neutral, and it has a park, which is interesting, which I'm assuming is just a gear that's welded into place.
There's a solenoid that locks in place. We looked this up on stream a while back.
Okay, but there's also a bee. Not an insect, a gear labelled B, which is down from the normal position.
What's that? Bottom? Bum? Bananas?
No idea at all.
So oversized. Why doesn't it just say cargo container rather than oversized cargo? You don't know? You must know. Brake.
No, I'm assuming it's like gear called brake. I'm assuming it's low gear or something, but
it's engine braking. In a Prius, the driver handles the conditions by selecting the B mode. This tells the Prius to emulate engine braking in a convention. It's literally braking mode. It's literally regenerative braking.
Oh.
So, in your face, and I wasn't being as stupid as you thought.
Okay.
So yeah, there is a goal in the electric car driving community, and some cars hit this and some don't, to have essentially 1 foot driving. You don't brake, except in emergency. You push your foot down to go faster, you let your foot up to go slower, you hold your foot in a given position to travel at a constant speed. And a lot of the newer vehicles are approaching this now, so you simply don't have to brake. You just find the point at which the pedal is keeping the car at the right speed. And you put your foot all the way up, it slows down.
Pedal up is braking, and pedal down is
go for it. Yeah. But it means it just makes... Yeah, but the point is that when you take your foot off in a normal car, it does slow down a bit, but not a lot. But in an electric car, you take your foot off, it slows down a lot. So essentially, you've got a negative part of the accelerator. But it makes driving really, really, really much easier because you're not having to juggle two things. And am I slowing down enough? I want to now apply the other pedal. Braking becomes an emergency pedal. Yeah, Zebra, the B is for braking. Who's this? That doesn't help. You just beeped your horn. I assume Malcolm. Where am I taking this? I've realised I've no idea. Oh.
Urksa thingamajig, Urksa River. And it's me, by the way.
Do you know the way?
Do I know the way? It's all the way back.
I'll follow you then.
Is this the way to Amarillo?
I think this is the way to Tipperary. Oh, let me refuel.
Oh.
It's a long way to Tipperary.
Is it? Is that a long way to go?
No.
So you've winched onto me, and most of your wheels aren't turning, so you're just kind of sliding away like a Pixar outtake. Yeah, B for braking. Zebra, not Bregen.
Did the winch just break, or did you let go?
No, broke. I didn't touch it.
Wow.
Come on, out of the way.
You can have infinite winches, fortunately.
Yes, I can imagine you have to pay $5 a winch or something. Or every time you snapped it, you lost the length of it, so eventually the thing got shorter and shorter, so you had to replace it.
I did spend 28,000 on this winch. I hope it wouldn't break so much.
As far as I know, winches don't break due to force. They break due to line of sight no longer being there.
No, that's definitely not true.
You can't start one. There are rules, but it doesn't seem to be. Well, we can check. Like, go on, keep going, keep going. Because it's not force, is it? Because you break it now. So I'm pretty sure it's not force, because that would have just snapped when I tried to do that.
Yeah, but it's the upgrades say length and strength or something.
Yeah, but that would have snapped there. That was just us pulling it full whack away from each other. God, you're the worst escort I've ever had. Including that girl from Croydon. I don't know why Croydon's funny, it always is.
Not if you go there.
Well, it is funny, but it's funny when you leave. Just a laugh, a laugh of relief. We seem to be going around a very wide route here, Rob. What was wrong with just the middle of the ice?
Well, the first bit of the ice where you are now was sturdy, so I figured I'd go that way, see if there was some sturdy ice through there. Turns out there wasn't.
I dubbed the Titanic. I'm going to have to go quite a lot wider around this upcoming lamppost than you're trying there.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn.
So Malcolm hasn't typed any horror into the chat, so I'm assuming the rest of the journey's easy.
You just turned to this robot there, sorry.
Yeah, I know that I'm having internet issues, but maybe Discord is.
I would think.
Why am I stuck?
I don't know, Rob. Why?
The other night it was the robot.
Oh, there's a giant rock beneath me.
Where's the best way to get to the Northern Aegis installation?
I think via Erskine River.
All the way down the main road.
Or is that? Yeah.
No,
It's
sorry,
the
I'm
north of
on
Erskine
the Erskine River map. I'm trying to work out how to get from the garage across to there.
Do you have mud or ice tyres?
It's a bandit. See it before it's
No, that has both. No, but
It would actually be easier if you'd stayed on the main road. It's a long journey, but normal tyres on the main road would have got you there quicker than going through the mud.
I don't know which way to go though. The road is sort of.
So
I don't know which way to go.
if you have mud tyres north, past the warehouse, past Ice Adventure, past Quid Pro Quo, you can turn at Quid Pro Quo, or you can go via closer to Heaven, or you can take the south route, which is tricky but not too hard. Then there's a trailer, a sideboard semi at a crossroads, and then you see there's a short route there. But that last bit's quite nasty. I don't think there's
I just rolled at that short bit, that last little bit I rolled.
Or if you've got mud tyres, go north, because up by Ice Adventure it's super muddy, but it's not too bad. It's not like dangerous. It's just a bit slow.
Let's see if I can customise that. Tyres.
What do you need for the tyres? Is it just
okay. No, I've got mud tyres. Which one is mud tyres? So I could run AD3 all chains on them.
Yeah, so chains are
mud tyres.
Yeah, you're gonna want mud tyres because that's what you're gonna get stuck on. You need ice tyres for when you are going over terrain with cargo. Otherwise, certainly on the Bandit, all you can do is just dip 4 of the wheels into the snow and you'll have plenty of grip because you have a diff lock. I wish I didn't have to spend all my time spinning the camera around. I wish I could just say, good camera. I wouldn't mind if there was any way to twiddle the camera on the steering wheel. There just isn't.
Yeah, because I spend most of my time moving the mouse.
Yeah.
See where I'm going.
Yeah, that's it. Reach across, grab the mouse, reach across, grab the mouse. Rob, get out of the way.
I'm stuck again.
Okay, I'm going to have to be lit.
Connect that road?
I don't know, which...
I'll have to go around the ice shelf to go onto the north road up past the warehouse.
Yes, so down onto the ice shelf, along the ice, up onto the road, past the warehouse, past Ice Adventure, up to Quid Pro Quo. Is there definitely not one on this level, by the way? I'm surprised there isn't. That doesn't mean there isn't. I'm just surprised. It might be locked, obviously.
It's Astronaut Town. I think that's in North Aegis from the screenshots. Then there's East, North, and West. It sounds like there's one in each map, but who knows?
We'll try that.
I have to be a little bit careful I don't flip the cargo. Because the trailer is stuck on a rock. There we go. Mine sounds like an error message rather than a horn. Like, I'm going to copy this file. Oh, Rob. Okay, go again.
No.
Yep. Can you go get a...
No.
Yep. Can you go get a crane?
Oh my god. Alright, I'll just part this out of the way.
Tell you, you go get a crane and help me. And I'll go get a crane and help Malcolm.
Wonder what vehicle I should put it on.
That's a... No, you can put it... Well, big crane. If in that case.
Yeah, but I'm wondering what base can I put it on an off-road?
It just fell off. If only I'd had a sideboard. I'm coming, Malcolm.
Sideboards are hard to find for some reason, the long ones.
Because I mean, I didn't tilt it very much. It just slid off.
It's not strapped on.
Strap on. It was, but as we all know in this game, the straps are made of tissue. Thankfully, Malcolm, you're not very far away. Corner.
Why is it that no heavy-duty trucks are available in Russia?
Because the Russians just drink too much. Next question. Oh, wait, is that racist? No, they're white. That's fine. Are Russians white? I don't know.
Oh, what's white anyway?
Well, white is...
Melanin's what's white.
No, white is
Not white either.
Caucasian or Scandinavian or Nordic. There's about 8 things just vaguely classed under white. Right, where are you, Malcolm? I thought, yeah.
I don't know where they get the word Caucasian from, because
The Caucasus region.
Mountains.
most... I know, but...
It means basically that the
No.
descent.
Yeah, from the Caucasus Mountains, yeah. Wherever they were. Russia, I guess.
Russia.
Russia. The steppe, Russian steppe.
Malcolm. Oh. Malcolm, did you just drive into Rob's shit that he left all over the road? Or was that your shit?
I did.
Could you recover your shit, please, Monsieur Rob?
Really?
Yeah, because you've kind of blocked the road.
No, that's a trailer, mate. I can't recover a trailer, can I?
Oh.
Delete it.
Can I? Can I delete your trailer? So, okay,
Try. If
I
not,
have
you can
never...
get out of the vehicle, let me get in it and
I
delete
have
it.
never seen the option delete trailer. Ever. I've only seen it on the Xbox.
It's in the list.
Attach, stop, change, recover, turn on, refuel, repair, restore, activate, remove. No, it's not. I have never,
Right, well-
ever seen it, but I have seen it on the Xbox, and I don't know why.
That's not my Antarctic. What I can do is I can... Oh, it's not here. What the hell?
Or maybe it doesn't appear in multiplayer, which is why I've never seen it.
Weird.
Too hard to synchronise, maybe.
Oh, it's griefy. Okay, Rob, if you get out the vehicle, then I'll try and...
Yeah, I'm just finding the way back to the garage. Oh, why not?
Oh.
So the enter garage button was underneath the clock, so I couldn't click on it.
Yeah, that would explain, because I've only played this game for about 5 minutes in single player. And that was on the Xbox. And I was like, oh, that's a cool new button. I wonder how I do that. And you've all seen it.
Often me.
Malcolm, I think given where you are, it's going to be quickest if you recover the Arctic and drive it back, and I will put the load in you whilst you do that. Like, it's just...
Is there a convenient drinking facility nearby?
There's a petrol station. Not really. Yeah, I'll load that.
30 miles
Well,
away.
more of the attracting of the sexual orientation.
I'll load the trailer, Malcolm, if you recover your vehicle.
I've just found extra long flatbed. Extra long sideboard to go on my truck. That's quite nice.
The 3-unit one?
Yeah.
It's okay. That truck doesn't have differential though.
I have put the better winch on the Bandit, by the way, but it's not making fuck all difference.
Not the autonomous.
Yeah. Malcolm, you've done this to the
Oh,
wrong
that's supposed to be a bit hacksy, isn't it? Putting that on to the Scout. I just write myself, don't need the engine.
You don't. No, there's no autonomous trucks one at all. I don't think.
There's one. It's a medium, and it's for the Warthog. Why, I have no idea, but there is one medium autonomous. Just to fuck with your head.
Well, that's just to make the Warthog a Scout that isn't a Scout, isn't it?
Well, it's to offer some sort of diversity from the Actian.
Yeah, it's not moving at all, Malcolm. You're gonna have to recover it. And that trailer is Rob, so I will just drag that somewhere out the way. Oh, or I won't, apparently.
Apparently the handbrake on my vehicle means nothing. I just
Yes.
pressed forwards as I came out, and the handbrake was on, and it just kept going.
Yeah, I've said this before, and on my Impreza, which has got a different LSD, this handbrake is just a suggestion rather than anything else. It's just
know,
it's
but
just
a lot of vehicles in this, it won't move if the handbrake's on.
If it's
Have you seen the
this
Sky
one.
with Diamonds? Wow.
limited slip differential.
No, I'll play my version.
I can't remember what LSD. What is it? Lysergic something acid? Lysergic dye. I can't remember. It's too big a word.
Chemical reference.
Is that Rob or Malcolm that is bearing down upon me with the power of 1,000 suns?
He's got really bright lights or something else.
Very bright lights.
Ah.
Not like, 1,000
Send over
small.
big boy.
What the fuck is going on here?
Just so you know.
So I'm just going to tow that big one out here around the corner, and then it's all good. No, don't worry about this, Rob. If you can get past, go and... I realize there's quite a big if in that sentence.
This is a vehicle I've never driven before.
Where's that?
The big Azov. No, not the big Azov. The long Azov.
Big, long, what's the difference? Girth. That's the answer to my question.
Swerve and go.
Like a sausage. It's like the difference between a chipolata and a bird's eye one. This week, I've mostly been eating chipolatas. Rob, let me know when you're kind of more or less there. I will give Malcolm a bit of a bit more of a hand while we're going along here.
Will do.
Where's that an awful thought?
Oh dear. Is it about men in short shorts?
I would have just go straight to the Northern Aegis installation.
Not that I know of. I haven't been to a garage there, so I don't know.
There's three watch cells under
There isn't one. According to the map, it should say garage not unlocked, but it doesn't. It says garage lined through it.
So I'm just making sure some fuel or more fuel. I've got the thing on top of the roof deck, but I'm nearly half. About a third of the way to
Oh,
the fuel roof.
fuck you! Never mind, it's good. Physics apparently decided not to drop my load that time. There might be a fuel station to unlock. Obviously, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt,
Now, so
Rob, let me know when you get there, and I'll teleport back. I can watch the
that's the other side.
fun.
It's a relatively small map, North Aegis installation.
They're all the
Oh,
same,
yeah.
aren't they? I thought they're all 4 kilometre squares. I believe they are.
Maybe I'm wrong. Okay.
They pointed out this latest expansion is like twice as big as the original Snowrunner.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going. Oh,
So
It's
complaining
all
that the
horrible snowy mess.
it is, isn't it? It feels 100 times the size.
I couldn't. I mean, without knowing that, I mean, I guess that's more like 10 kilometres across. They feel enormous. But then you realise you're just taking extremely ziggy-zaggy routes.
just another bit. You kick on this there. Why don't they go from eating when it reverses?
They should all beep when they reverse. Boop, boop. The St. John's ambulance is reversing. The Arctic plays almost like a little tune. It's got quite a rubbish beep. Malcolm, I'm just going to leave the bandit here by the transition point. Which is where you are anyway, and your bandit. So that's got your second cargo. So I'll leave it here for you to do what you will with, and I'll go back and I will carry on with the other bit. There is a metal beam there, but I think Rob might have just dropped that earlier. We actually have 3 metal beams, I think, in total.
I didn't drop
one
anything
earlier.
earlier.
Extravagant.
I did not.
You didn't drop one.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh. Okay, so that out. Okay, I'll get back into the... what you'd said, because I just drove away with a crane.
wish who said what?
Wish Malcolm had said put this crane in because we just drove off with the cranes. I've been. I mean, I can. How close is Rob? No, he's basically here. Trying to work out what I'm going to do here. This is you're going to have to winch onto the front of this and drag it. Like there's no place for you to possibly do this. Oh, is the bandit stuck?
You see when you get into another vehicle because it just judders.
That's the first time I've driven the Antarctic and I hate it already. Ooh, center steering is odd.
Very, very good through horrendous snowdrifts.
Yes.
Okay, now see,
Snowcat.
I can move forwards on the Zip, but I'm not sure where it's going to be best to put it because you're going to have to drag the crate forwards quite a way.
Am I, or could you reverse the trailer up?
No.
If you could you use my Antarctic to drag
Well,
your trailer back behind me?
Well, you could grab.
And then I can just turn around and...
You can grab the trailer. So if you can get past me, you can drag
That's
the
true.
trailer. Yeah. Just go past on the outside, nice and slowly. That's not slowly, and that's not the outside. Put your cranes away.
They are away.
Oh, they're rubbing on me.
They'll do that.
So this is the real way to do reversing with a trailer. Is just get somebody else to steer it from the other side. I am a little bit disappointed they didn't do two-person trucks where one person gets to steer the rear wheels.
Or like the American fire engines.
Yeah, or if you're doing like a big wind turbine or something, that's how you would do it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you have another truck in the back. Like a, hold on.
So you can sort of put it, reverse it, and steer it and things.
Yeah, but it has like a second cab in the back. Oh, there was a great video of
They're
this.
just come on sleeping in the back all the time until you need
Game, there is no way that twig flipped my truck.
Physics!
They're not really sleeping. I mean, they are very, very busy. Oh, I can't find a picture of it. Oh man, let me just that's a good image though, that one there. But I'd love to see stuff like that. But you get one so there, but it's genuinely another tiny truck at the other end, and there's someone in it at the back. Incidentally, here's a fun quiz for you. You can all join in unless you know the answer, in which case shut up. On the biggest wind turbines, the very biggest ones, the ones that you can't put on land, only offshore, how much electricity is generated by each single rotation of the vehicle, of the...
Good question.
Enough to offset the cost of replacing the blades.
Unlikely.
Yeah,
Right.
I like your vague answer. That was quite clever.
Well,
Saying how long is a piece of string?
well, phrase it...
I mean, the reason I'm saying it's a trick question is because I think they use gearboxes, so it depends on the speed. The speed is not directly proportional to the generated power.
No, so the point is how much electricity does it generate after the gearbox, not before the gearbox? Like what?
Oh, after the gearbox.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
But
So
measure.
one rotation of
But measure it in something we can understand, because I need to go and do a quick bit of maths to work out it in, watt hours. I'll give you a clue. It's more than 500 watts. So one rotation. How much electricity does one rotation generate?
A microwave's worth.
So
2 microwaves.
for how
1 kilowatt.
long?
No, that's
For
stupid.
how long? For how long? Well,
All the time it's turning.
I'll give you a clue. Okay, so the way it's phrased is a bit odd because of the way they do it in the industry. So I will phrase the question differently. One rotation of the largest wind offshore turbines could run 3 houses for how long?
A year.
One rotation?
Oh, physics. Oh wow, that was freaky weird.
Tell us the answer. I have no idea.
The current best ones will run it for 48 hours. They will run 3 houses for 48 hours for each single rotation.
Of one house. Kilowatt hour.
There's essentially a standard out there which is how much electricity a house will use. They probably choose quite a low rate, but yeah, it's on average a day's worth of electricity from an average house. Probably not my house. But yeah, that is the level we're at. So these wind turbines are producing enough electricity for 40 or 50,000 houses a day. Each turbine. It's insane how big they're and how good they're getting. And as pointed out, what happens with the wind's not blowing, which is also interesting. So very rarely, if the wind isn't blowing in Cornwall, it's usually blowing in Scotland and vice versa. And would anyone like to guess when the last still day was? That is when the wind did not blow appreciably at any height across the UK.
It's blown absolutely hooly a couple of nights ago.
1937.
You're suspiciously close. 1973 was the last still day we had. That's a day that would have been completely useless for wind turbines. Generally speaking, when you're, 200 metres up, it's windy somewhere in the UK.
No.
Did you fall in the hole?
Found that twig that had
I nearly fell in the hole. I tried so hard not to, and I nearly fell in.
Why is me going over here without any fuel? 'Cause I've got fuel in the roof, but I don't think it's near enough.
Well, worst case scenario, you need to go grab another vehicle to help you out.
Good point.
I mean, we should be. I don't. So we're essentially trying to launch the rocket by doing quests that look like blockers towards launching a rocket. So what we're doing at the moment is getting the power plant working.
Right, and I'm doing the one thing.
Well, no, because that's one of the requirements. If it's a contract, it is a requirement.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, this is a good argument for having underground electrical cables you can run current through in order to melt the snow. Is literally every level we've done in Snowrunner for the last year.
Depends if that doesn't need to be hot either. It's sort of above ambient.
Well,
30, well,
above 1 degree C, yeah.
30 degrees Celsius.
Above ambient,
Above ambient.
above ambient might
Ambient is minus 50.
yeah, yeah, I'd say might be, that might still be minus 20 degrees.
I know what I mean.
Above room temperature would be good, yeah.
You didn't.
I did, yeah. Room temperature,
No,
absolutely.
5 degrees would be enough. Enough to keep them
Yeah,
forward.
it's just to stop it freezing up like this. It also melt all of these ice shards and things.
And you do want to melt snowdrifts as well. You'd feel like a plonker if you've got giant snowdrift that takes 4 days to melt.
Maybe we crank it up to 6 degrees then.
Ooh.
So this was one of the things about solar.
Idea.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like I said, like solar array, that wouldn't work, would it? Once
Well,
it's snowed on.
no. The point of the solar road is not that it works. Is that it's connected to the grid. So the point is, once you've connected it to the grid, heating up a solar panel is fairly trivial because at the other end of that solar panel is the electricity grid. Oh, I've stopped.
Yes, but also the LEDs must be reverse. If you put power through a solar array, it becomes LED, so it'll presumably warm up a little bit.
Wait, what? No, it doesn't.
I don't think that's true.
No.
Well, okay, it was on YouTube, it must be true.
Well, if you put power through a solar panel, it lights up.
Trump said that there were aliens on YouTube.
Wait, I mean,
True. Trump said it.
I mean, it is a photovoltaic diode, isn't it? Anyway, but my point wasn't that. My point was, once it's connected up to the national grid, you can just run current back through it and therefore melt all of the snow covering the solar panels, and therefore get electricity from the sun.
If you're relying on the roads to generate that electricity.
No, but you wouldn't be. That's
it's all over the UK.
Yeah.
If you put a wide enough grid down, you'd be fine.
Yeah, that's never ever been the point, which people purposely misrepresented in order to say, oh, but when it's snowing, it'll be covered in snow. It's like, well, yeah, but you can melt snow away.
How often does it melt? How often do we get snow in the UK?
Not enough to worry about that too much, but it does mean you don't need to salt the roads.
You just because they want to make that.
Yeah, but yeah, the thing about the solar freaking roadways. It was a guy called Thunderfoot that goes, oh, but you know, LEDs, they aren't as bright as the sun, he says, comfortably forgetting that traffic lights have been LEDs for about the last 20 years. And I'm pretty sure I can see them when it's sunny. But yeah, Holland actually installed one of the solar roadways, and they said it generated way more electricity on a cycle path. It generated way more electricity than they thought, so it's good. Korea do it in a more sensible way. They put the solar panels above cycle lanes, so it protects you. Well, it protects you from the sun when it's sunny, the rain when it's rainy, and you don't have to worry about driving trucks over it.
Yes, but you've got the problem of elevating it.
Well, yeah, it is elevated. You know, it's a covered cycle paths. Oh,
In Korea, they're not
This is
quite
totally going in, isn't it?
can you get underneath it, please?
No,
You put
because
it
you'll
in
never
the
get
UK,
out there.
people are like, and you put it in elevated position, people are like, oh, I'm going to smash that, or spray paint on it, or do a turd on it, or destroy it, or vandalise it, or something.
Well,
Or throw a traffic cone onto it.
Yeah. Oh, no, I can stop it. Stop the 5G.
I mean, maybe I'm not being clear. We're talking about hundreds of miles of bicycle lane with covering over it. We're not talking about.
In the UK, we don't really do bicycle lanes very well.
It depends.
But we put well, down where I am, they put fucking statues in the middle of the bloody cycle path.
So the problem is in the UK, sometimes we get a requirement to build a certain amount of distance of cycle lane, but it doesn't have to be sensible. So where I used to live in Leamington, there were sections of cycle lane 3 meters long. And you're like, does this count towards your total by any chance? Like, what is the point in this?
Yes, there's one like that over in Worthing.
Yeah, but I suspect that's just to hit the minimum requirements.
Carriageway that you can't get to.
But yeah,
No, it's just near some shops. There's a little bit that's near some shops. It's like, why did you bother?
Yeah. No, I mean
It's
also.
one thing if you're going from a safe area of road to a dangerous area of road.
Well, there was where I used to live. There was some cycle lanes, but the cyclists would never use it. They just belt down the road, literally 20 feet from the cycle lane, around blind corners, which was not safe for anyone because they can't go as fast as they wanted on the cycle lane. Which is like, yeah, well, I can't go as fast as I want on the road, partly because there are cyclists in it. So,
Road.
wow, I'm down to 45 frames a second. Holy moly, they really have hurt the performance.
It's like a solid 90.
Yeah, you're not where I am though.
No, I'm not.
Is there a Snowrunner frame counter?
No, I'm using the Xbox One.
Xbox overlay.
Maximum drifto! There.
I'm getting 30.
30? I'm sorry, you from the past? No,
In the olden days.
I'm getting 50 and I'm not capping out CPU or GPU, so I'm quietly questioning what's going on there.
Yeah, my GPU is at exactly 100%.
Oh, mine's at 60.
That sounds suspicious. I know you
So-
have a better GPU than me, but
We never used the, we never fixed the bridge, did we, at the beginning of the level? We should probably have done that.
Requires 3 sets of logs.
I've got a log carrier.
I can lay a log.
Yeah, thanks. But can you lay 3 sets? Right,
I'm
not,
going sideways. I'm drifting.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
not drifting,
that's-
I'm
that's-
just sliding on the ice.
That's what I did. I'd like to point out, Rob, you're barreling towards me in a crane with the legs out, as far as I'm
No, they're
concerned.
not. This is in.
Yeah.
Out is another 2 meters to the side.
No, they're definitely out right now. They're miles out right now. Holy moly, I think I found something that stopped the Zik. Oh, no, there we go. Never mind.
They're this far out.
Yeah, that's out. Now do it again. That hasn't moved. It's making a sound effect, but not animating the physics.
Ah, okay.
Okay, I'm out. Do you want to winch on? I've got traction now.
The
No, I'm
Zik
gonna
is
see how-
hilarious through mud.
You see how
See
far you
this can
get?
do through mud.
Let's find out.
Okay.
Wisconsin has an entire city that's underwater. It's all mud. Let's see.
Do you want to winch on then, Rob? Yeah.
I just wanted to see how it would do. Oh no! Disaster! My crane legs are stuck on the bloody logs. I can't get through.
The client side thing though.
No, his
sorry.
legs are stuck on his screen. So Rob,
Oh, I wonder if Rob leaves the vehicle to another vehicle and then comes
no,
back.
they're in, but this vehicle's concept of in is quite out. Are you sure you don't want me to give you another tug, Rob?
Yeah? Okay, go on then.
Thank you for fixing the bridges, by the way. The ones that are on this area.
Yeah, we haven't done that.
The ones that
It's just
I'm on.
chewing through this in third gear. This is hilarious.
I'm just making holes in the
Just-
road. I'm going backwards, but at
Yeah.
full send here. Let me try low gear.
Oh, I detached. Go on then. But you're not going to successfully bend my crane feet. It's not happening. This vehicle's not coming through.
Okay.
Down to second gear.
There's a bandit here, Rob, if that helps you. It's been abandoned. Okay, that doesn't really work.
Does it have a crane?
It does have a
It's an
crane.
attempt.
Right.
I don't think you could put the this on it though.
No, possibly not. But I'm gonna.
Hold on, Malcolm,
Just
I'll have a look
come
in a
for a
sec.
drive.
I'm just drifting here because I don't have ice tyres. Let me get clear of the teleport
Oh,
point.
bollocks.
Most big rig tyres are not meant to go over 75 miles an hour. Yeah. Most of the time in Snowrunner, you won't hit 7.5 miles an hour, so whatever. There's an awful lot of ghost. Oh no! I've just remembered the start of this level, and it's all ice.
Zik doesn't like ice
Yeah, I don't have ice tires in this vehicle. That's not a thing.
because it doesn't have them.
Nope.
I feel demoralised.
But I have.
Something's got to slow it down. Because it is just laughing at all this mud I'm throwing at it.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the Zig's great, but not perfect.
Oh, this is great.
So, Malcolm, there is another much shorter route, which is straight across the river to the north. Now, I've done that a number of times in much smaller trucks than this. So that's an option. Literally just down there, straight across. It's absolutely doable. Then across there and up. Now, that's a lot quicker. We are talking an eighth of the distance. You want to? Okay. Then we are taking the shortcut.
May your shortcuts actually be short.
It's short. That doesn't mean it's quick. So, Rob, do you want to get in the third vehicle rather than Malcolm convoy it?
I'm probably going to head off now anyway.
Okay. I didn't make this turn.
Where are you?
Erskine River?
Oh, you're behind bush. That's why I can't find you. Because you definitely... Oh, you're going that way. You're going across the ice.
It's a lot quicker. It's a lot shorter. And
shorter?
I don't even
Quicker,
mind.
shorter.
Malcolm, can you tug me around, please? I'm gonna need you to do it. I can't get any more angle because I've obviously got the stupid length thing. If you just winch onto the back of it and rotate it round.
Ah, this is going to the power plant, not to the construction area. Okay.
Yes, we've not been to the power plant before.
No.
But nice and gently so it doesn't roll,
getting it up
please.
that hill.
Yes, it will be. I have a sneaky suspicion the Bandit's going to do all this because it's got the right tyres.
Right. I've enough of being demoralised for an evening.
Okay, well, we'll see. What's it tomorrow? Oh, it's... oh, good. Well, don't join us tomorrow then, because tomorrow is the demoralising difficulty of Transport Tycoon. But we'll see what...
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, hopefully one of us will get it sorted, and then we'll all just join that person's company.
Thanks.
Fair enough.
No pressure.
No.
Well, that means there is a gap for you then, our Tad, if you want to... There you are.
Already in.
I don't like the angle of this.
Yes, I would be. Come on, game. There you go.
No, Rob, what the fuck?
My creation.
Sorry.
Can you re-winch, please, Malcolm? No,
What truck do you want?
I don't really mind. At this point, we've got everything we need to complete this mission. We just need to...
No, stop.
You just need chain tires.
We just need to complete the mission. I know it seems odd, but that's just the current plan, just to complete this mission. But yeah, I just need someone to just pull the back of my vehicle forwards. Sorry,
I was trying, but I got murdered by some bloody crane legs, and now I'm just getting crushed.
What's going on with the bandit love back there?
I don't know.
Oh, I have actually been watching, continuing to watch Love, Death and Robots and watched an episode, and I am genuinely unsure if it was CGI or not. I think it was, but it's the best CGI I think I have ever seen. Like, the most convincing rendering. Now, the weird thing is...
Which episode?
It was called... Oh, bugger. Snow in the Desert. Season 2, episode 3 or 4. But it was a good episode. It wasn't a spectacular story, but it was pretty good. But when the characters weren't talking, I was 99% sure they were real. When they talked, it wasn't quite so convincing. But I'm honestly, this is, because obviously this stuff's brand new. This is the quality of stuff we'll get in the cinema, this year, next year. I've honestly never seen anything quite like it. Like, very good.
The cutscenes we were getting in the Need for Speed online one was very convincing.
Weren't they people? They were real. They were actors.
Were they?
They were actors, Dad. Yes, they were actors.
It wasn't CGI.
No, they were actors plonked into a CGI scene with a lot of processing. Yeah.
Right. Well, I am
Interesting. I didn't know that.
I'm going to go and watch that then.
Okay.
Anyway,
See you again
have a good
soon.
evening.
I will do.
Bye-bye.
So Love, Death and Robots season 1 and season 2 have both been brilliant. Season 2, much less penis-y than season 1. Season 1 was extremely penis-y in a large number of episodes. Season 2 has not had that happen yet.
But they're saving it all up.
They're saving it all up. Season 3, Love, Death and Penises.
Oh, fun.
Death and genitalia.
Hello.
I should probably have chosen a slightly sensible rather than just trying to full send it straight across the middle. Let me detach.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's easy without the trailer. It's okay. So again, the game shouldn't let me do this. I shouldn't just be able to detach the trailer, retach the trailer, detach the trailer, and just drag it. But as soon as I get to UTAD, it'll be easy. Oh, it's not me that's stuck, it's the trailer. But we should be able to pull Malcolm off easy enough. Love, Death and Robococks, I like it. Tad, I'll come and get you, and then reverse back to this.
Oh, I'm backing up slowly until I can
No,
get myself up.
I'll come and get you, and then you can help. You can then provide me with the extra horsepower to drag the cargo. How far am I from winching? I did upgrade the winch on this though, to the double. Winch.
What am I doing? Game, what is this? Am I in the water? Am I touching the ground, but the ice chunks are in my way? Like, what am I seeing here?
There we go.
Oh, no.
What vehicle have you got there?
Tank?
Ah, okay. Speed is nothing without control. So if you stay where you are, like there's a solid bit there, so you probably want to do a 3-point turn there without doing that.
Come on, game. Oh.
Now, did Malcolm give up and just take the sensible route? No, he hasn't. Okay. I was hoping he was racing us. But usually, shortcuts in this game aren't. But in this case, this is such a shorter route, and the other one is much longer. Uh-oh.
You winch my butt, or can you not actually see it?
Yeah, I can probably winch, haven't I? Ugh. No, I can only winch your side. Oh man, you lagging. I gotta be careful. I will just flip you if we're not careful.
Oh, that's fine.
It's not. But I'm fairly sure I can take what the bandit's carrying as well. So I could probably go back and grab that.
There we go.
Okay, so as long as you stay in range, I'll back up now and get the trailer on me. Be there in a sec.
Okay. We've learned our lesson from the COVID lake. Stay on the very edge, because apparently that's the only part that actually works.
Okay, now hopefully I can winch onto you. Oh, no, I can't. I don't know why not, but there we go. And nice and steady. That's not steady or nice. And slow gear's fine. Low gear's fine.
We'll do it like that.
Yeah.
Oh, right there. No.
Because otherwise
there.
you're going to
There
slide
we go.
sideways into the... Get over here! Okay, we're going left. I'm going to end up in the water. Remember, I've got long cargo here.
Yeah, but anything I do, you're just gonna fight tooth, claw, and nail because you've got way more horsepower than me.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything about how much torque it had. It's got 500 horsepower. So this is a 33 litre V12 in this truck.
That's amazing.
So I think Malcolm has gone for a quick Jibby Riddle.
And there you are.
Oh, you got ice tyres on? Yeah, I'm going to need you still.
Yeah.
I ain't going to make it up this
Okay.
hill.
This hill is all snow.
Ice. This hill, next hill. And then I'll come back for Malcolm.
Oh, I'm still low.
Yeah, you want to go in front of me. I like my paint job, which is apparently been done by a very lazy person with a can of green spray paint.
No, that's the people from the. That's some of the Monster Girls.
The who now?
The Monster Energy drink.
Oh. So, Malcolm, if you give us a minute or so, I will come back and help you. Not too fast, Tad, not too fast. Because I believe I can take the bandit trailer without too much effort. And I can just about get this cargo up, and this one is exciting. Ooh, okay. We're about to separate the men from the boys here. this trailer's there's no. Oh, this is going to be a bit scary. Hold on, I'm going to go slowly
Imagine
now.
doing that in the twin steer.
I'm afraid it's going to slip off. No.
Now you got some. They're very generous with the lean on this.
No, they aren't.
before the strap
No,
is just
they
free.
aren't. Nope.
Oh, I've done some crazy things.
Happened on us earlier. It just went blonk off, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Nope.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this corner nice and wide, and then it's just literally up the hill. Wrong way, Tad. Up, up, up.
Oh, this is what you need me for.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Why would I need you to go down the hill? But I need to take this corner very, very, very wide. To be fair, I could probably just drive up the snow, but oh god, that's not good.
What's the fun in that?
Come on, slide. Don't go up. Just slide off the rocks. I just stop and wait for the things to just slip down the angle.
Yeah.
Now, how wide can I go? Very excellent. I'm now at full lock, and apparently I'm just taking a detour via Alaska.
It is an 8-wheeled vehicle.
I did like the video of it getting stuck that someone linked earlier on YouTube. It was carrying a tank, I think. We wanted an MF.
See, if you find the video, there's a tank upside down, one of the Abrams, and it takes 3 88s, and all three
Wow.
of them have their cranes over it, pulling up on it, and all three of them wind up on the very front of their tracks, looking like they're on their tippy toes, trying to get enough leverage to get that sucker flipped.
We want an RTS game where everyone has to build units and deliver them with trucks. I haven't, Zebra.
Trailmaker, you mean?
No. Like this game, but you're delivering trucks that somebody else gets used in an RTS game. I'm unsure how that's like our Trailmakers. Zebra, I haven't. Because you're making money there. The trick is, as I said, is the correct balance of distance on your first thing. Not too far, not too close. Okay, Tad, I think, has just lagged out on me. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, you froze and then you teleported, so I got clear. Okay, Malcolm, I'm coming back for you. Now, is there a shortcut out the back of here?
Yes.
Is that an actual shortcut?
It looks like it.
Yeah, is that
You can ditch the trailer if you want.
Is that a shortcut I should take?
It looks like it's very downhill.
Well, yeah, but there's a cliff.
I mean, it might be. It didn't look like a cliff. It looks like a really, really deep snow. Okay. So that's all you, Slim.
I'm coming back to you, Malcolm. Tad, if you want to come back down the other way, because I don't know how much help he's going to need. Oh, these are just...
Yeah, only because I need the fuel.
This is great. These are just irrelevant trees in the way. My favourite.
They're not irrelevant. They're put there specifically to ruin your day.
No, these are little trees. I just sort of go, no, they don't ruin anything. They just fall over. And when I'm winching, I just
if you
keep...
bounce on them wrong.
No,
They'll flip your truck.
no. These are the little. These are the fall over and play dead trees rather than the slightly annoying spriggy trees.
I found a tree across the road, let me drive through it, and then suddenly about halfway through it decided to physics me.
Malcolm, if you look right. No, you're not.
Honk your horn. Flash your lights out.
So remember, I can take the bandits' cargo without any worries, I believe. But I have the Uber winch on this, and we've cracked a lot of the ice, so I can see where it's bad.
Hey, there's a truck out there in the river. What's that all about?
What, an abandoned one? Or are you being sarky about poor Malcolm?
Snarky about poor Malcolm.
Okay, that's fine.
Although, as many of the quests as there are in this game that is their premise is, hey, fish that out of the lake, would you?
Yeah, fish out the lake, it'll be fine. It's like, dude, just buy another truck. That's not going anywhere ever again. Malcolm, are you winched on? Well, we've got the old Zik, but it's weird. The old Zik's turned up and we're not allowed to touch it or use it. Like, it's like a greyed out vehicle on the map, and I've never seen that before. Alright, let me just finish my 3-point turn. What's that famous icebreaker? Was it the Lusitania?
Is it the ship that's carrying Bodie McBoatface?
No, there's a famous icebreaker. I can't remember what it was now.
It was gonna get named Bodie McBoatface, but the people that set that up were not amused.
I think we're going to be alright. Tad, if you want to get out of the way. So we'll go wide around there so we don't drop you in the ocean. I say ocean, this is going to be the shallowest lake ever.
It's a river.
Yeah, but it's just, like, it's just shallow. It's just deep enough to cause me grief, but not deep enough so I'm actually in serious trouble. Okay, so Tad will help you up that way because there is now an ice thingy. So I will break free and go back for the bandit. Oh, sorry. I didn't put my beacons on. That's better. It's my spare wheel's got a supply of 40 extra fuel. So I've got like a fuel tank next to the spare wheel. But it's only those little ones. It's just 2 jerry cans. There's just a massive thing that doesn't do anything.
Well, that would be overpowered.
Yeah, but it's just a big box. But the box gets in the way, so it means I can't have a sideboard and the trailer. But I can tow a trailer. I can put a oh no! Wait, where's the?
I obtained a truck. What?
Yeah. Okay. Bugger. Yeah.
That shouldn't have changed anything.
No, what's happened is that Malcolm disappeared, but they were his trailers.
Oh, he got kicked too?
He got kicked. Oh, did you both get kicked? Yeah.
No, it still says there's 2 people in
Nope.
the main.
Just me and Henry. Henry joined, you all got kicked.
Is that me?
I don't think. Well,
Oh,
I
no.
mean, I don't think it was you in the sense that was your fault.
Amazon.
Alright, so I'm going to take the bandit with the chains. So Malcolm's joined left again. Yeah, so I don't believe the servers are hosted by me. I genuinely believe the servers in this game are hosted up in the cloud. And I think sometimes it derps.
Amazon.
But I don't think it ever derps for me. For the host, I think the host always stays. But sometimes you guys lose connection briefly and then get kicked. Which is why we've started... Yeah, so Henry's just left. It'll probably be okay now you've all been
Yeah,
kicked.
connection lost.
Yeah. This is why we have started to use the host tracks a bit more, because it has happened a bit.
Yeah.
Too often.
Oh, well. No. Wow. That didn't go well. Henry, are you watching the stream?
Yep.
Don't. Could you just stop? Thank you. Don't laugh. I said... Too late. Never mind. Carry on. Yeah, it's not because I'm much of the viewers, but it's probably, apart from Tad, it's very useful for you guys to watch the stream, because you do get to see what's going on from a second view. So Sai's got it set up with his extra monitor, so he can use it as a kind of a overpowered reversing cam.
I would, but I just don't have the bandwidth.
We don't buy any trailers. See you tomorrow, sir.
Yeah.
Boy.
What do you want me to bring?
Flatbed with a crane, or just a flatbed. But essentially, there are 3 metal beams to deliver. We got them quite close before Malcolm disappeared from reality. Shouldn't be too hard to finish this off.
Oh, it says there's 3 people in here.
Yeah, duh. Sorry, Malcolm. I'm like, no, why would I... Oh, yeah, because they were my trailers you were towing. But right now, all of the bits of cargo are floating in the air. And in a moment, I will get close enough so they will physics. 1, 2. Stupid game.
Well, at least this map has a garage.
Well, at least we're not very far from it, yeah.
Ah,
My
that as
tires
well.
or chains?
Chains.
I don't see that cargo on the map. Oh, there. It's all loading. Still no cargo.
Well, Tad, why don't you... if you look at my vehicle, what it does it? Can you see the cargo on my vehicle?
Hang on, let me.
I can see them.
Oh, I can now.
Okay, good.
It actually takes a long time for it to get sent.
Oh, see, now I'm on ice tires, not snow tires. This bit is also quite exciting. 'Cause uh-oh. Oh man, this crane makes me very top heavy. Wait, you've got different different vehicles. But I noticed you can upgrade your horn, but I don't think it makes a difference.
I doubt it.
So, who's in the orange vehicle? Is that Malcolm? And if so, what is it?
Yep.
So what's Henry in the Bandit?
Six-wheeler. Yeah.
Tad, can you just get into my Bandit and finish off that? Just hand it in.
That's the... Okay.
Because that means I can come down here. So one of them... So Henry should be able to Bandit himself up, and I can just drag the Yar straight through the... Oh, he went me to load it up.
Oh, game! Why?
Did you roll it? Because you've got a crane on it, is
Oh,
the answer.
yeah.
You have a crane on it. It's very top heavy with the crane. So, Henry, if you wait there, if you load on to Malcolm and then follow me. So Malcolm will come down the mountain when he comes. Malcolm will come down the mountain when he comes.
He'll be going down the mountain.
He'll be coming down the mountain.
What
Yeah.
are you trying to accomplish?
Tad, have you not noticed how many times I've rolled the bandit with a crane? It's so top heavy. So you save yourself. Malcolm, you're going the wrong way. Just so you know. And then Henry will load you, and then I will get Henry to the last one and back again. Sorted.
I mean, you can try that, but I don't think a scout's got the oomph for that.
Don't worry about it, Malcolm. Let him do it and come and help us. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on down there, but I don't think it's right. This is some sort of truck orgy going on. A
That's a pretty accurate assessment.
A trorgy.
He's trying so hard with his little trailer. I believe in you.
I believe that he's try hard.
Okay with try hard. Ah, he is, in fact, stuck. Stuka.
I have a funny sound in my microphone. There we go. Right, I have returned, and I notice Malcolm has made no progress. Ah, here he comes.
He's trying.
Yeah, I know. Zebra, I remember the first of those sort of public votes, and it was the Chuck Norris Bridge. So they let people put anything on. So people put the Chuck Norris Bridge, and then that one, and they went, no. Did they go with it in the end? Like, they're a bit surprised that that's what the that's what happened. It was in Hungary, yeah. Yeah, they rejected the vote. It's now called the Slykoma Slowbody. Yeah, the Meregeri Bridge. God, Lord, 2006. Yeah, they suggested a few, and then there was an other, and the other one just turned into Chuck Norris.
I could do.
Oh, then Colbert on the Colbert Show got them to vote for him, and then he won. But because he couldn't speak Hungarian and wasn't dead, they wouldn't let him. So then they named it after.
A lot of rules.
Yeah, basically, they're like, no, vote how you like. The publishers should decide. No, not like that. Okay, here comes Malcolm. But yeah, if you put that on Malcolm, then I can help you across the mud, because I can get Malcolm across, but he doesn't have a crane. That's not the route I would have taken, Malcolm. I'd have been more upright, but you know, it's all good. But Henry will dump his load on you. So back. Nice braking. Oh, that.
Right. What is the name of this mission?
Electric. It's the power plant. It's electric atmosphere.
Electric Boogaloo.
How are you going to put it on the back of the truck? It's. You don't have a crane, you nubbin. Just drop it, Henry. Just drop it on the bed. It looks really professional from back here. Ta-da! Now you take that back, and then Henry and I will go get the third one. But you don't have a crane. Remember, Henry's just supplying. Henry is more or less a motorised trailer as far as I'm concerned. Come on, Mr. H. So you can now take that back while Henry and I go off to get the last bit. Or, you know, you could
Maybe
just...
not.
Or you
Oh dear.
what's the little wheel called on a trailer that lets you just pull it around? Like the little wheel at the front. A tow wheel or a pilot wheel or something like that?
I'm not sure.
You know what I mean? On a small trailer, there's a wheel at the front, so you could just pull it around while it's not attached to anything. Because it's down on Malcolm's
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Because the game
It's
doesn't...
just the landing leg.
Landing, yeah. That's down, which is quite funny. Okay.
Oh.
So you escort Malcolm. I don't think he'll need it, but just in case. And then Henry and I will go on our romantic ice skating adventure.
That's positively charming.
Oh. If you want to winch onto the back of me, Henry.
Go.
There, goes downhill quite quickly.
There we go.
Just crabbing sideways.
I was just going slow because I didn't want to freaking just throw you through these rocks.
He hasn't got his microphone tonight, so you can do what you like. He can't hear his screams. He just has to type his frustration, which is quite frankly nothing.
Yeah, why isn't there an all chat?
Oh, what, in-game?
Yeah.
Dunno.
Is there?
No, there's no text chat at all in this case. There's no chat at all. You can't even emote. Emoting be fine. I need fuel. I require a tug, etc. Oh,
I probably understand.
steer into it, not away. Ah, you steered away from it. So it starts to roll. You've got to steer into it, otherwise, well, that happens. I saw you panicking, and
I was turning left and I was rolling left, so isn't that the way you go?
if you were turning, you have to steer the other direction.
You got no tires on that? Looks like it.
Henry, can you jump out to the garage, because I'm struggling to pull you.
Yep.
I got a horn. Does horn mean one horn mean yes, or does one horn mean no? We'll find out.
If I've got the horn, it means yes. Unfortunately, Henry, it's very slippy out here, so you're not so much rolling as sliding, and to catch you on something. Like that rock? Or that riverbed?
Yeah.
Come on, roll!
And he's off? Is he off?
And get a bit more length. Yeah, if you're steering to the right and falling to the left, you need to steer to the...
Oh, he's waiting for me.
Yeah, you
That-
steer,
you don't need me
steer
anymore.
left.
I was turning left.
I can't remember which way around it was. But yeah, I mean, obviously I only get the net everything, but your wheels are going in the wrong direction. Okay, you're back on your wheels now. You are facing in the wrong direction, so I would suggest you just
He's typing
reverse.
something angry in the Discord.
Yeah.
What could it be?
Dear Tad, I hope this missive finds you well. Since we last talked...
There's a lot of F's. Dear Tad. Oh, there it is. That is exactly what he's typing. This is amazing.
Oh, you just got up the hill. Literally just up the hill, and it's there. Right.
Just get me.
Just
straight up.
drive 100 yards forward and you're there.
Look where the bandit and that big trailer is. It's
Look,
right up this hill.
yeah, just look where I abandoned all my shit earlier. Ah, there we go. Ah, why would you winch from the side, you stupid game? There we go.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
No, you wanted to traverse, Henry. There's no way you'll do a 180 on this, so just...
Leave a metal beam back there.
There we go.
because that's where his truck was when it disappeared.
Ah, that would be a good reason.
So I'm going to get into a slightly better bit of ice now. I'm not sure this route was quicker, but it was definitely less scenic.
A lot more fun. What's a game without the memories you make while playing it?
Enjoyable. I mean, as I said, as they said, it's not PTSD. It's just a spicy memory. And this route was just full of that. See, Henry, you're going nice and quick because you're at the right angle. You're angled upwards because you've got your nose down and your arse up, so you're going up above the snow. Okay, I'm about to hit the bit where I can actually get some grip now. There we go. Now we're going.
Now we're motoring.
Now we're cooking with evil gas.
Evil gas. Oh, yeah.
Orange.
This is a bit.
Yank and a half.
It's a bit like the Kolob, but does not take no for an answer. Okay, so you get it on you, and I will. Oh wow, this ice doesn't break.
Got the poo on you?
None of this ice breaks. You fucks.
Yeah, they just gatekeep it on each side.
Well, no, in the middle.
Yeah.
When I'm not towing Henry and I'm moving, this thing bombs along. So I'll just drop it from there, Henry. As long as it's even slightly on the bed, you'll be able to pack it. And away we go. We're just going up and down until we find a bit where we're allowed to go. Oh yeah, that's good. There's like a whole 6 feet there that's not breakable.
Very cool.
I like the way an hour ago I was like, oh, well, we'll just go and hand this quest in and then we'll... Yeah. I should learn, shouldn't I?
Do something. Oh wait. Yeah.
Hold on.
Especially on the Russian maps.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to get... I've just stopped moving. Which is unusual for this truck.
Gonna bump from behind.
If you can, yeah, don't say on my accord. Hold on, just restore the engine. This is. There we go. Come on, up, up. Unfortunately, our escort. So, oh, he's reversing up. I've got a bit of metal stuck on a... I might need to go backwards a little bit. If I go backwards, I don't think you have any...
Go backwards.
I don't think you have any choice now. If I want to go backwards, you're going backwards.
Yeah, you go backwards a bit. I might need a
Yeah.
bump.
It's a bit like the Kolob. I said, whatever the Kolob wants to do, anybody else's ideas are more of a suggestion than a... anything else. It's like, no, we're going this way. Okay, Tad, forward you go.
Forwards I go.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, so suddenly we got into a hard bet.
Winch, please.
Yeah, I got you. See, Tad's now just an obstacle. Story of his life, really. Boom. I have to agree with Si, though. My love for this game has not diminished. I really like it. I'd say it has a bit of the Astroneer feel to it. You can go with a bunch of your mates and hang around in a universe. You can go on adventures together, and I really like that. And it's not a game, not a thing you get from many games. There's not a lot of ice flow left now, I note. Just a lot of water.
Yeah.
Contact, Henry, grab me. Ah, you got it.
Doing.
I'm nearly clear.
Oh.
But it's not many games that I'm just... I mean, it's like GTA. I mean, I booted up GTA for 20 minutes for and just razzed around the landscape. It's going, yeah, it's fine. And same thing is, I just really enjoy going and just driving very slowly through stuff. Which is odd, really, because in most other games I wouldn't be content with that. So you might struggle with the first bit, but the second bit's easy. So the first bit's snow, but I'll sit just in front of you. So if you switch on the back of me, Henry, I will low gear up here. So we'll go consistently,
Super low gear.
but not fast.
I do miss this truck. This was a fun truck in Mud Runner.
What, the Ank?
No, I got my sick out.
Oh, yeah, the Zik was great in Mud Runner. But it was overpowered. Like, there was no reason to take any other vehicle.
Yeah, that was the point.
Apart from, quote-unquote, balance points.
Oh, he got the snub-nosed cat out.
Crap.
Oh, well.
Got it up a bit further.
Well, this is true. Let me get you
I
back
heard
on.
terrible sounds from up there.
No, it's all good. Henry's just not...
Thank you, Si.
Henry's just not
That's
quite
wonderful.
at the right... Oh,
Oh, I'm in the garage left.
yeah.
Hmm?
No, yeah, it's just gone a little bit wrong. It's not gone very wrong, just somewhat.
Annoyingly wrong.
Nah. Okay, Henry, you're the right way up now.
Okay. So where's
To your right.
hang on.
So remember, you can winch onto it from quite a long way away, and then just drag it towards you.
Refuel.
I can refuel if you need it.
Good.
Oh dear.
Hang on, where have I got my date? 1 second. That's
I can always just... sometimes we use other trucks as anchors.
You never figured out Barefoot Cobbler. That's fair.
hang on, I need to reroute myself.
Yeah, hold on. If you de-winch from that, let me grab your ass, and I will spin you around.
Right round?
No, just 90 degrees. Now, in theory, you can still roll it, but it'll be a lot harder now. There you go.
Right,
That's
hang on, stop there.
Yeah.
That should be good.
Tag, by the barefooted cobbler, are you talking about the old saying where breaking the sons always come last? Or have I just come in the middle of a conversation and not got a clue what you're saying?
barefoot cobbler to do with jam tarts, isn't it?
No,
Okay.
there's a really old saying. The cobbler's son always goes barefoot the longest, or something like that. It's about tradesperson's families
solid rock.
benefit.
Henry, if you drive forwards, Malcolm is probably in a much better crane to put that in you. So you just get as close as you can to it. Like on the left. You go left, so Malcolm going past you without rolling the crane, which I think he's...
So why
About
have you
to.
bought that fucking great big crane?
Because he's picking up something from an awkward position.
Right, there's a yellow one that goes on the back of the Kazov.
Great.
That's actually little than that and lower, and doesn't tip over.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't like to second judge someone who has probably 5 times as much time in this game than I do. If he thinks it's the right crane, I'm going to go with him on this.
Yeah, I
Who
just
said
didn't was aware of the new one. It's the free DLC one.
Oh yeah, but that's shit. That's only designed for people to catch up. So it means that when you start the game, you're not a year behind other players. That's what that's for. It's a boost rather than a anything else. Put it in, Henry.
That's why I found.
That's why you what? Sorry.
That's why I found it handy then. Took me like 10 trucks to get freaking dark
Yeah.
green.
Yes. Whereas from my point of view, I mean, I have been playing it for a year. I've got a lot of stuff accumulated, so it's a good starting thing. Whereas, say on the, because I played it on the Xbox from the get-go the other day just to see what it was like. Very impressed. But I'm like, oh god, I don't have any trucks. I went to try and rescue the little Chevrolet at the beginning. Not happening. Then I got my DLC truck and it was easy.
Did you buy any of the DLC trucks, the ones that?
No, it's just the anniversary one. I'm not buying it on Game Pass again.
I've got the season 1 and season 2, but there's 3
It does.
packs that aren't included with DLC. With the seasons.
The only thing I know
They
if
are
it's
really nice.
the only thing I know if that's not included is the Classico one and stickers.
Bought a lot.
What, on Game Pass?
No, on Epic.
Oh yeah, I've got it on Epic. Yeah, I was talking about it on Game Pass. I wasn't going to buy it again on Game Pass. That means on my Xbox I'm playing it on Game Pass, but I am curious to try Xtreme to a tablet.
Sorry. I thought Game Pass was something to do with Epic. It was like a G2A thing. I didn't realise what it was.
Now, Game Pass is the Microsoft thing.
There's an entire main quest line that doesn't open until you launch this rocket.
Yep. Up the hill, Henry. Up the hill. Nice and gentle.
Where is the zig?
It's
what it used to be?
well, it's amazing. Apart from, and I'll show you where the apart from hills like this. So, allow me to go off in advance, Henry. So here I am, going up the hill. Nice, it's good, it's good. Now I have no wheels on the snow, not so much. Oh, it's not too bad when. Okay, I'll take it back. I was towing a big object last time. Oh, there it goes. No ice tires.
Oh, what, there's none available at all? Or you have none?
No configurable tires at all. No configurable suspension. It's a beast, and it's more flexible than the Kolob, much more. But it is I say a one-track pony. It's a several-track pony, unlike the Kolob, which is
realistic.
one track. Yeah, but you can also equip it as a fairly good repairer and refueler, spare wheels, extra fuel, big fuel tank, pretty fuel efficient. Yeah, Henry, go round to the left. I wouldn't take this dip.
The videos that I've seen of the Maz in reality is pretty much the same. Like on ice, it's just shit.
Yeah.
Everything.
I assume well, in reality, you put snow tires on it, but obviously, for reasons of balance.
Yeah.
Which quest are we doing?
We're just about to complete Electric Atmosphere, and then that will be it for the evening. I'm so yeah, just head to the right and hand it in right there.
Like even its ability to cross chasms, like 2 meter wide gaps.
Maybe with a big counterweight, maybe.
I'm not sure how it reacts in game, but like in reality, it was driving across very big gaps.
Oh.
Just like,
Yeah, Malcolm, where would you like our tug of war? What surface? Do you want to do it on tarmac?
Are you saying up against the Maz, or are you going Maz against Maz?
I think it's Arctic versus this. So, Malcolm, do you want to do it on tarmac? Just here? Well, that doesn't seem fair. Okay. On the flat. Maybe that's what we should do. We should just do a series of very short YouTube videos about which truck is the most tuggy.
Why not?
Go on, Malcolm. Go.
But you'd have to do it with every single kind
Go.
of
Whenever you're ready.
winch.
Whenever you're ready. As soon as you're ready. Whenever you're ready. Oh, you're right. Hold on. This isn't fair. Let me put it in low gear. We winch you in. Wow, this thing really does have some... Is anyone... Hold on. Let me leave that there a sec. That is a monster. Let me go grab my Kolob. Yeah. Great minds, all that. But given how much time it took us to unlock it... Oh, there's a better engine.
It better be.
I have a better engine for my Kolob. That's 24,000. Oh, also suitable for other trucks. And slightly better
buy it for those trucks too.
But it says it's suitable for other trucks I own, and that just seems to be a lie all the time. Okay, just coming up the hill. Wow, this...
If it actually told you what trucks it fitted.
Wouldn't it just? This is very slow. But yeah, all other things being equal, 8-wheel drive will beat 6. There are a few things that outweigh more surface area. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to get up this hill because I don't have the wheels. Actually, I'll just keep the wheels in the snow.
Could always put all-wheel drive on as well.
Yeah. I've just been because I've only been doing the Bandit and the things for ages. I'm pretty much only doing vehicles that have got permanent all-wheel drive.
Permanent.
As all the best vehicles have. I would actually like on my Impreza the ability to unlock the centre diff entirely and to turn off the turbo. I kind of like a efficient stealth mode for motorways. I don't need forward drive on the bloody motorway. Yeah, I don't really think I need four-wheel drive. Not in the UK. So, Malcolm, do you want to do Kolob versus Arctic or Kolob versus Zik? I'm pleased the Zik's good. It was so good in Mudrunner, but was just overpoweredly good. So there was no point taking any other vehicle. But they have balanced it much better. The Kolob is slow as balls though compared.
So where does one get the Antarctic from?
You just buy it, I think. Don't think it's DLC.
Okay.
What, the Zik?
No, the Antarctic. It's the first vehicle in the list.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
the
good.
reason I get the Zik last night, I haven't tried today to see whether it's turned up.
The Antarctic, on the other hand, has the advantage that it's centre steering. So it's not got steering rack. It just the middle pivots.
Yeah.
I will be surprised if the Zik wins, by the way, just purely on the basis of gearing. But if someone wants to get in the Zik, I'll try it in automatic. No, try it in normal. The low didn't really make much difference. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm not winched. I'm winched onto a lamppost. Come on. Okay, so I'm not winning in all. Let me now go to low diff lock. Fucking it. Guys, I'm not winning.
Uh-oh.
It's getting a bit bouncy. My God.
That's realistic.
I'm not sure it would stretch back again. I've mentioned this before, stiff springs are very hard to simulate.
Oh, okay, sorry, I've just seen the stream. I thought you meant like the actual truck was bouncing, not the...
No. Yeah, that's awesome. So we'll try against the cat. Does that have diff or all-wheel drive? So Henry, did you put it in low? Was that in normal?
At the end, normal mostly. It was just at the very end. Basically, when you let go.
Yeah, so I was doing better in low with diff lock on the Kolob, but yeah, that's crazy. I'm not surprised. I mean, it is a DLC vehicle and it is the best one in the game. Oh, it's close. What are you in right now, Henry?
Auto.
And try low? That looks... You're not... Neither of you moving. So now try low?
Low. I'm in low.
How about an automatic again? You don't have the handbrake on, right?
No.
Are we sure this is working? Because
Oh, crap. Stalled.
stalled.
Oh, it went into high.
But I don't remember if the cat's got all-wheel drive or diff, like that one. Like, on my screen, 2 of Malcolm's wheels are going backwards and 2 of them are going forwards. Yeah, Zik's winning. When it starts to oscillate like that, Zik is winning. Not by a lot, but... This is the content people came to see.
Mm-hmm.
So is that... Is...
Handbrake on.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to help.
I'm not moving. Oh, there we go.
I don't even know why I'm bothering gunning for this. You're gonna end the session before I get there, but I'm trying.
I suspect the surface is tagged to the same thing. This is why I suggested... Well, that's an approach. You stuck, Henry.
No.
So, is there a thing in game of like is the chalk equivalent of what the trucks are?
A what? A torque equivalent?
Yeah, like
No,
is there a torque set in the game?
A torque setting?
A torque rating, I should say.
Yes, but it's like S and
yeah.
B and S plus and things.
Oh right, so it's not like an actual number of.
No. You can data mine them out though. Oh, that's what we should do. First one to roll loses.
Oh.
Yeah, Zik has it, but only when it's oscillating a little bit more. But I don't know. That, usually for me, it's the Kolob always wins. Out of curiosity, Malcolm, how about Kolob versus Cat? Because right, we're not doing anything sensible with the game anymore.
It's important knowledge finding.
Oh, fact finding mission. Yes, okay.
Oh, here's one for you. Does it matter if you tow from the front or the back?
Yes, almost definitely because of where the weight is balanced on the various vehicles.
Right. So would that not alter which vehicle would win out?
Yeah.
Pulling front to front.
Yeah, but I think to be honest, the Zik's going to win overall, just because. Yeah, that's not even.
Makes me wonder what sort of super vehicle they're going to throw in at the end of season 2.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. Year 2. I don't know whether or not it's just going to revert back, or whether or not they're going to implement something new. Oh, are we allowed to wiggle? Sorry, I didn't know we allowed to wiggle. We can wiggle. So that's pretty much even. And if I go diff lock and low. Come on, Malcolm, pull hard. I'm running out of track. I think he's switching gears. Well, again, if all else is equal, I've got 8 gears, 8 wheels, so you're 6. So as you lose, if you lose traction on one wheel, you're losing 1/6. I'm losing an 1/8. The Zik was only the Zik only really beat when it started to oscillate. But as Jay said, it's about the weight Now where the weight is. Remember that I could probably make the Zik better because I've got like a spare tire and fuel and things on it. No, it's got the best engine, but I haven't upgraded anything else.
It's expensive.
What, the engine? About 25 grand. Right, I must get to bed because I am old. So we will be back on this on Saturday, if not before. The plan is Transport Tycoon tomorrow, Descent on Thursday, and Farming Simulator Friday. And yeah, we will continue to unlock the Russian spaceships because that all looks awesome. Oh, 20,000 cash, great. So I spent more than I earned. 18 damage received, that's what we like. No upgrades, 22 kilometers, 3 damage, 18 damage, 3 points delivered. Great. Well, Internet, we hopefully see you tomorrow for Transport Tycoon. It is an open game. We are doing a mod called Wasteland, which is awesome. And it is proving extremely difficult. So we will we'll see how that goes. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed our little bit of fact-finding there. We will see you tomorrow, I hope, for Transport Tycoon. And if not, we'll see you on Saturday for Snowrunner.